No wonder, once suspicion forms, countless details will be discovered infinitely. Charles thought back. At that time the boss had left first, letting the manager handle this matter himself. Then Sarah also left right after, without saying a word. Did they perhaps meet privately then? Thinking of this, Charles's face became ugly. Those chaotic thoughts kept appearing in his head. How could I possibly like someone else? What are you thinking? I just feel we really don't suit each other. Better to remain friends. Sarah was also a bit unhappy. She didn't expect Charles would think this way about her, not feeling he had any fault at all. Well, not being self-aware is one thing, but also blaming another person like this, really too unreasonable. It's the young hotel owner, isn't it? I already know. Charles frowned tightly, shouted loudly at Sarah. Sarah stood there silently, blinking, face full of confusion, not knowing what Charles was talking about. Seeing Sarah's reaction like this, Charles thought he was right, making Sarah speechless. Right at this moment, from the hallway came two people's voices. Young Blake, you have to go yourself too? I can go alone. Nonsense, that shows no sincerity at all. Aren't you ruining the hotel's reputation? I won't tell Dad about this. Next time if this happens again, I can't help you. Yes, young Blake, thank you. The voices getting closer, attracting the attention of Sarah and Charles. Both looked toward the door. Ah, the door is open. At this time, two people appeared at the door. They were Manager Lou and Blake. Manager Lou holding in his hands two exquisite gift boxes. They came to apologize, because this incident had caused great impact to Sarah and Charles, so they had to come resolve this matter. Blake also came along, because Blake knew who Sarah was. Knew she had relationship with Nathan and Emma. So Blake felt he needed to come. Standing at the door, four people looked at each other, silently looking at each other. All expressions a bit awkward. Sarah didn't know why they came. Manager Lou and Blake also thought they came at wrong time, because the couple was alone in the room. But Charles had many thoughts in his heart. He just suspected the relationship between Sarah and Blake. Now seeing Blake appear at the door, also bringing gifts, must be the boss coming here. How could he not think anything? Isn't this clear evidence of suspicion? All right, I knew it. Sarah, you're clinging to the rich, right? You're really skilled. We just got together. You had said, not caring much about partners' conditions. Result now this happens. Charles pointed at Sarah, face red with anger, feeling like about to cry. This sentence made the other three stunned. Sarah, even more surprised, turned looking at him. Asked, what are you talking about? Chapter 316. Can this girl handle young Blake's peculiarity? This sentence really made Sarah's mind burn. What clinging to the rich? Where's the rich person? Why don't I know about that? And the rich person, Blake himself also very surprised. The person just speaking was pointing at me? Why is he talking about me? What exactly is going on? Why could it relate to me like this? All right, I understand. I'll go, okay. Charles, angry, seemed very confused. He knew clearly he couldn't compete with Blake. No point could compare, so had no intention to argue anymore. Could only consider himself betrayed. After speaking, Charles turned and left. When passing Blake, he deliberately bumped Blake's shoulder lightly. Dead. Result: this bump didn't make Blake budge, but made Charles's shoulder hurt. Charles sucked in breath, holding his shoulder, face full of surprise, thinking, why is this guy so hard? Then he didn't dare do anything more, just quietly left. Blake and Manager Lou both turned heads, watching Charles leave. Until now they still didn't understand what was happening. Holding two gift boxes. One was for him. He doesn't need it? What's this about? Couple arguing? Seeing Charles leave, Sarah sighed in relief. Good thing someone came. Otherwise, she really worried what Charles would do. Moreover, she also couldn't continue staying in this room. Charles knows the password. He could enter anytime. But how exactly did he know? Could it be when he helped me bring luggage into room? When I entered password, did he secretly record it? Only this possibility. Didn't expect he had such thoughts. If not for this matter, tonight I would be in danger. Sarah walked forward, looking toward Blake, and manager Lou nodded. Thank you guys. Oh, no need to thank. Blake asked once, though didn't know situation clearly, but still replied once. Blake and Sarah looked at each other for a while. When Sarah first met Blake, also didn't pay much attention to him. But now, looking carefully at his face, she didn't expect this person so handsome. For a moment, she felt bit awkward and avoided eye contact. Blake raised eyebrow a bit, coughed lightly once, then calmly asked, "What exactly happened? Aren't you a couple? Fighting? Not because of the hotel, right? If because of this, then I have responsibility to compensate you." Blake's voice very gentle, tone also bit charming, bringing very stable feeling. Sarah, hearing this, immediately hurriedly waved hands, explained, "Oh no, not hotel's problem. We already had problems between us. We broke up, he didn't agree, so came to find me to talk. Don't know since when. He memorized my room password. Then entered room without permission. That's what happened earlier." "Oh, I see. Really, this happened? Then you staying in this room definitely not safe. Let me take you to another room. That room even better than this one. Also consider compensation for hotel security issue." Blake nodded, said, "Oh, this not good." Sarah hesitated a bit, though saying that, but actually in her heart very tempted. After all, she just thought about changing rooms. Here really has danger, has security issues. Blake shook head, smiled saying, "Nothing wrong. This is what we should do. Let me help carry your luggage. You just pack your things. I'm not convenient to help inside, don't need." Sarah didn't know how to reply. She replied several sentences at once, unconsciously giving way, letting Blake enter inside. Even, she didn't know what she was thinking. Also didn't understand why she did this. Blake looked at her and smiled lightly. Passed by her. Distance very close. Just in a blink, made Sarah's heartbeat faster a bit. Especially when seeing Blake's smile. Really unbearable. Blake entered room. Looked around once. Saw Sarah's luggage still unopened. Because after arriving room, she hadn't arranged anything. Already went to eat. "Let me help carry for you. Let's go." Blake directly picked up Sarah's luggage. About to walk outside, Sarah hurriedly stopped. "No need, no need. Let me do it." "How can let you do it? You're such a big boss. Don't be polite. Aren't you also friends with Nathan? Nathan and I have very good relationship. Your friend is my friend, don't be polite." Blake explained once, in his words deliberately making closer the relationship between him and Nathan. From Blake's perspective, he was trying to cling to relationship with Nathan. But in Sarah's eyes, how could Nathan have such close relationship with this boss? Already not ordinary friends. This attitude really too good. Well then, actually Nathan and I, relationship maybe not that good. Maybe to him, we're not friends. Emma and I, his girlfriend. Relationship still okay. Sarah explained once. She didn't want to use relationship with Nathan. So explained clearly to Blake. So later, people go tell Nathan about this. Nathan unhappy again. But this matter to Blake. Basically nothing. Nathan and Emma also same. Clinging to any relationship works. Then my relationship with Emma also very good. Your friend, I naturally must take good care. Don't worry. Blake also didn't dare say how good his relationship with Emma. If Sarah tells Nathan, then he'd be dead. Then okay, let's go. Blake carrying Sarah's suitcase. Out of room. Sarah hurriedly followed. Walking behind Blake. Head down, feeling bit embarrassed. Big boss, tall, handsome and rich. Yet helping me carry luggage. Never experienced this before. Two people passing Manager Lou. Manager Lou didn't dare say anything. Watching two people leave, but in his heart had many thoughts. Young Blake seems already targeted her. But, can this girl handle young Blake's peculiarities? If knowing young Blake also likes boys. Don't know if can accept. After all, young Blake is bisexual. Chapter 317. Don't you look for reasons in yourself. That evening, Nathan and Emma in hotel room. Already finished dinner. Now already past 10 p.m. Two leaning on each other. Sitting on sofa watching movie playing in front. Enjoying their private time. Emma turned looking at Nathan. Said softly, "Husband. We can't stay too long. Still have to go back to study. I'm afraid then can't keep up with lessons." Emma, though, really likes time with Nathan. Relaxing like this. But she knows this time can't last long. Because they have many important tasks. Nathan also understands that. He opened arms, hugging Emma into embrace. Gently said, "I know, then let's go back tomorrow. Or if you want to go play somewhere else also fine. Actually, I'm not too interested in playing outside. I just want to be with you. So many years of university. Spent too much time studying. Feel I've missed Emma a lot. No need, let's just go back." "Yeah, okay." Nathan nodded, agreed. Then stood up, carried Emma up. Walking toward big bed in room. For them, this is best way to relax. After a fun night. Next morning, Nathan and Emma finished packing their luggage and preparing to leave. Returning to school, besides few small incidents. The trip still very fun. Especially when two bathed in private hot springs. Very romantic, very relaxing. Two just stepped out of room. A hotel staff hurriedly came. Helped them carry luggage. Led them to elevator. To hotel lobby. Two planned to directly check out then leave. But at the bar, they saw a familiar figure. Seems to be Sarah's boyfriend. Why is he alone? Nathan recognized that person. Was Sarah's boyfriend, Charles. But now only him alone. And his face not very happy. Did he break up with Sarah already? Yesterday seems she said relationship with boyfriend not suitable. Emma guessed. She felt this possibility very high. While they stood there thinking. Charles turned head. Just happened to see Nathan and Emma standing there. Seeing two people, Charles immediately eyes widened. Walked quickly toward two people. Nathan immediately stood blocking in front of Emma. Worried Charles would do something excessive. Result, Charles stopped right in front of them. The unhappy face from earlier softened a lot. Even seemed bit pitiful. "You're Sarah's friends, right? Can you help? She's been stolen away." Charles said, stammering. Even bit choked up. Like he suffered great grievance. Nathan and Emma seeing this both stunned. Don't understand what happened. They thought Sarah broke up with him. How now became stolen away? Who stole her? Nathan frowned. Asked doubtfully. He started suspecting. Was Sarah kidnapped? Charles thinking about yesterday. Immediately angry, gritting teeth. "I've been with Sarah for a month. But no progress. Finally this time invited her out to play." He felt. This was great chance to strengthen relationship. But result not only didn't seize opportunity. But girlfriend also stolen away. Really big loss. After recovering spirit, Charles looked at Nathan in front. Slowly spoke. It was the hotel owner. "I know he's your friend. Tall, handsome, and rich. But also can't just steal others' girlfriends." Nathan and Emma immediately eyes widened. Looked at each other. Their eyes full of surprise. Hotel owner. Must be talking about Blake. Blake stole Sarah away. What's this about? Not meaning anything. Emma blinked, asking once. Then, Charles recounted yesterday's events. To Nathan and Emma. Two people hearing finished. Nathan and Emma both couldn't help frowning. What Charles said. Seems something wrong. After Blake left restaurant, he went to find them. Sarah too. Two only met once by chance. They didn't exchange anything. How now became Sarah? Stolen by Blake? Must be some misunderstanding between them. That's not it. Listen to me. This matter definitely not what you think. Yesterday they both came to find us. Not meeting privately like you said. Emma hurriedly explained. She felt this just small misunderstanding. This matter completely couldn't happen. Really? Really like that? Charles hearing Emma's explanation. Couldn't help stunned a bit. Mind also dizzy for a while. Emma nodded. Replied. Of course it's true. Then you. Why because of something impossible like this? Get angry at her. Don't you have any trust? Charles bit unbelievable. Face full of surprise. You saying I misunderstood Sarah? Then why does she want to break up with me? Isn't it because already likes someone else? Nathan frowned looking at him. coldly said. What are you saying? Why break up with you? Don't you look for reasons in yourself? Is it my fault? Nathan shrugged, waved hand saying, figure it out yourself. Moreover, how could you misunderstand this matter like this? Just thinking with feet would know it's impossible. You really have too rich imagination. I see. Then I must find her. I must apologize to her. Maybe we still have chance to reconcile. Charles silently nodded, believing what they said. Once thinking about getting angry and leaving yesterday. Must have hurt Sarah a lot. He must go apologize. Charles hurriedly turned around, walking opposite direction. Result just walked one step. Looking up, he saw two people walking forward. Nathan and Emma also saw two people. Their faces changed immediately. Those two were Blake and Sarah. They were walking together, and Blake was holding Sarah's hand. Chapter 318. I only know changing heart too fast. They talking and laughing happily. Seen by three people. Charles completely stunned, feeling like invisible stone pressing on chest. His mouth continuously trembling. His mind blank. Clearly just had ray of hope. Still retained bit of luck. But this moment, all disappeared without trace. Nathan and Emma sucked in breath. Didn't expect they really had something together. They just convinced Charles. But didn't expect immediately slapped in face. Let's go, let's go. After all we also. Nathan hurriedly held Emma's hand. Led her quickly leaving this place. They didn't want to get involved in this. So I told her. You're like an unfilial child. Always confronting me. Ha ha ha. You speak so interestingly. Sarah covered mouth. Corner of eyes curved. Hearing Blake's words, she extremely happy. Laughing happily. Two walked few steps. Then realized someone ahead. They turned looking back. When seeing Charles standing in front. Sarah immediately stunned. Standing still in place. Charles' face cold. Eyes looking down. Staring at hand Blake holding. Sarah realized something. Looking at her hand held by Blake. Instinctively wanted pull hand back. But Blake suddenly used force. Gripping Sarah's hand tightly. Not allowing her to pull away. Charles slowly opened mouth. Coldly said, indeed I guessed right. Yesterday still arguing. Really interesting. Sarah momentarily didn't know what to say. I really had nothing yesterday. Myself related to Blake. Blake like standing out protecting Sarah. His eyes staring at Charles. Coldly said, I only contacted Emma after you left yesterday. Things not like you think. I don't know what's happening. I only know she changes heart very fast. Charles glanced at her once. Unhappily said, this happening to anyone. Also couldn't be comfortable. Yesterday still my girlfriend. Next day holding hands with another. Sarah also very embarrassed. She knew Charles was right. She really changed heart too fast. Too easily moved to new relationship. She really has no patience. Well, that's not related to you. She already officially broke up with you. No one stipulates. After breaking up, how long must wait before starting new relationship? So she's not wrong at all. Whatever you want come at me. Don't hurt her. Blake opened mouth replying, voice full of determination. Sarah stunned. Raised head looking at Blake's serious face. Looking at his determined eyes. Sarah's heart suddenly beat hard. At this time, she looking into Blake's eyes with bright gaze. She likes this type. Feeling heart moved by this kind of man. If yesterday Charles also stood out. Protecting me. Like a real man, daring to take responsibility. Then I wouldn't be disappointed in him like this. Alright. Charles momentarily also frightened by Blake's momentum. He said like that, but voice very small. After all, how dare he get mad at Blake? Moreover, did he look at Blake's identity? Also didn't look whose territory this is. Charles just turned head, wanting to call Nathan to see whether he has reason or not. But when turning back, he found no one behind him. Nathan and Emma don't know when. Already left. Seeing no support, Charles also didn't dare stay longer. He wasn't willing. But still wanted leave hotel safely. So he took his belongings. Hurriedly left there. Seeing Charles leave, Blake turned looking at Sarah. Smiled lightly at her. Gently said, it's okay. I'll take you back. Yeah, okay. Sarah recovered spirit, dazedly nodded. She didn't see her own face. But at this time, her face already slightly red. Blake drove Sarah back to her school. Parked at school gate, Sarah took things getting out. Standing there waving at Blake. Gently said, "Goodbye." She still hadn't escaped that feeling. Voice gentle. Mind also not knowing what thinking. After speaking, she took things and turned entering school. Just walked 2 steps then called back by Blake. "Wait a moment. What's wrong?" Sarah turned looking at Blake. Only saw Blake holding phone waving. Smiling said, "Didn't you forget something? How will I contact you next time?" "Oh, yeah, right." Sarah only now remembered. She and Blake still don't have contact information. But Blake actively requesting. So do they really have some chance? After 2 became friends, Sarah returned to school, while Blake also preparing return to school. Drove long time before reaching Boston University. Result just getting out, he received a call. "Hello. What's up? I sent location to you. Come here a bit. Have matter to find you." "Alright." Blake bit puzzled. Muttered once, but also didn't ask more. He followed location Crystal sent. Soon arrived. From afar, he saw under tree not far. 2 people standing there. Were Ashley and Crystal Snow. Blake felt bad premonition in heart. Hurriedly walked over greeting them. "What's matter? Sister Ashley looking for me, what matter?" 2 looked at Blake few seconds. Ashley spoke first. "You and Sarah together?" Nathan and Emma after returning. Told this matter to Ashley and Crystal. Made them very surprised. After all they know Blake's secret. Doesn't he like boys? Why involved with Sarah? "Oh, no." Blake asked. After answering question, she felt strange again. Crystal frowned. Stepped forward 2 steps, questioning. "Really? No lying." Blake backed few steps. Shaking head saying, "No, I'm not with her. Just held hands a bit. Just playing around." Chapter 319. How could just contact a bit like that? What just playing around? Ashley and Crystal bit helpless. Looked at each other. Initially wanted to ask what Blake playing at. But he said just playing. Looks not like lying. He has such thoughts. Moreover, doesn't he like boys? Why involved with Sarah? If nothing, then I'll go first. I still have matters. Blake felt couldn't stay here longer. These 2 like wanting dig up all his secrets. So he found reason and left. Ashley and Crystal also didn't stop. But in hearts extremely surprised. At this time, in front of school, a car stopped steady on roadside. Person in car was Jasmine, who left school many days. She took leave few days for work. This work she couldn't refuse. Otherwise, she still wanted focus on studying. Didn't want take leave. Jasmine not hurrying out of car. She sat behind looking into school. Thinking something. Past days, she seemed not resting well. Looking bit tired. No spirit. Like something troubling her. Beside Jasmine, a man sitting. Working with laptop. Wearing glasses. Looking very serious. This person was Jasmine's manager, Mark. Besides, they have deeper relationship. Jasmine turned looking at Mark. Sighed once. Said softly, "Jasmine, this time can't not participate? Now want focus on studying. Temporarily don't want work." Mark eyes still on screen. Typing keyboard. Not paying attention to Jasmine's words. Jasmine also said nothing more. Just silently waiting for Mark to finish his work. About 10 minutes later, Mark then turned off computer. Turned looking at Jasmine. Eyes sharp. Slightly frowning. "Little Jasmine. The remaining work I've helped arrange. But this time, this opportunity you must seize. Not just making money, but also has great influence on your future. No need to say. You also know balances influence, right?" Mark's voice calm, but in calmness hiding quiet strength. Jasmine sighed once. She naturally knows balances influence. So, this time definitely very fierce competition. Balance about to have very anticipated event. This event's heat already very hot on official website. This event also needs models participating. To be image ambassador for event. But chosen person still undetermined. This attracted countless models registering. Everyone saying no need money, voluntary participation. Just want use Balance's influence to promote themselves. If successful will be instantly famous. Jasmine's company naturally also must participate in this competition. Can't miss this opportunity. So, Jasmine became only candidate. Official registration completed. But, no one will sit there waiting for notification. So, most people already started using connections. Trying build relationships. Even Balance's security been approached. But they have no way. This matter at least needs management level relationship to have effect. But those high level people definitely won't risk helping. Balance's rules very strict. Anyone violating will be properly punished. So what do you want me do? I don't know any important people. Probably can't help anything. Jasmine knows this work she can't refuse. She must participate in fierce competition. But ultimately she's just university student. Just over 20, haven't contacted society much. Haven't experienced many relationships. Also no relationships that can help. That's what worries her. You're studying at Boston University. That's your advantage. Boston University and Balance have very close relationship. In school also has famous Balance building. Definitely in that building someone can help you. You think of ways to befriend those people. Any help, company will fully support. That's not right, uncle. How can I befriend them? Those people all have complicated backgrounds. My communication ability also not strong. And even if befriend, probably can't help anything. This matter nothing to do with them. Jasmine face showing suffering. Raised both hands. Looking very helpless. She felt company making things difficult for her. This completely impossible task, yet given to her. I understand your difficulty. Even just overhearing bit of information about this event. We'll have advantage. Mark softened voice. Then comforted Jasmine few sentences. Making Jasmine feel much better. Yeah, I know. I'll try hard. Jasmine nodded. Agreed. Though can't refuse. She can only accept. After all still 1 month before event starts. Results will be in half month. She has half month to work hard. Definitely will have some progress. Yeah, very good. Go. Anything call me. Got it. Jasmine got out of car. Taking things entering school. Now, everyone in school already used to Jasmine's existence. No longer screaming loudly like before. Occasionally meeting in school. Jasmine. Everyone will actively greet, take photos or ask for autographs. Jasmine also actively responds. Relationship with classmates very good. Whatever can help then help. Want climb up relationship with Balance. How difficult is that? Yeah, right. Jasmine suddenly stood still. Raised head, eyes wide stunned a bit. She just thought of someone. I know this person. This person seems has close relationship with Balance. What's the name? Oh right, it's Blake, friend of Nathan and Emma. Last time at Emma's birthday, he was there too. Seems he said his dad is vice president of Balance. Right, isn't he the best connection? But I'm not familiar with him. How can contact him? Jasmine started thinking. Thinking for long time. She felt best way. Still ask Nathan as intermediary. Can only find Nathan. Ask him help me approach Blake. Chapter 320. No one in this building doesn't know them. Nathan and Emma seem very busy. Long time haven't seen them. They seem studying at Balance building. Jasmine really wants know about her and Nathan. They're classmates. But seems never attended class together. Before asked Ashley the reason. Just said two of them bit special. Can't attend class with them. At that time she didn't ask more. Just thought this their private matter. Jasmine took out phone scrolling a bit. Scrolled to Emma's friends. They though are friends. But never chatted with each other. Jasmine felt inconvenient to message Emma. Emma also never actively contacted her. So she thought. Now suddenly messaging her. Would it be bit inappropriate? Or should invite two of them out for meal first. Chat a bit. Wait for right timing. Then ask them introduce me. Jasmine thought for a while. Finally sent message to Emma. Asking if she has time. Jasmine waited there nearly 10 minutes. Still haven't received reply from Emma. So she not planning sit there waiting anymore. Better go back to dorm then think. After all outside bit cold. Jasmine brought luggage back to dorm. In dorm, Ashley and Crystal both there. They playing games. Now Crystal been led by Ashley. Every day just studying and gaming. Hi, I'm back. Jasmine entered dorm, greeted two people. Two simultaneously raised heads looking at Jasmine once. Then continued playing games. Mouth still saying, "Oh, you're back. You gone about half month. I already helped you copy notes. Later you just take them. Thanks a lot." Jasmine smiled. Then from her luggage, took out two gifts. Said, "For you guys, put on table. After gaming then look. Thanks a lot." Three people's relationship still very good. After all been living together few months. Jasmine sat at her desk. Took out phone looking once. Half hour passed. Still no reply from Emma. Jasmine frowned. Finally, she couldn't wait anymore. Sighed, decided. Well, waiting more useless anyway. Should ask about any recent contact with Emma. She wanted to know whether Emma deliberately ignoring her. Whether she did something. Made Emma unhappy. Ashley raised head looking at Jasmine. No. Two of them very busy. Usually no time check phones. If want see them can only go balance building to find. Their phones almost never check. That busy? Busy with what? Jasmine asked softly. She thought Nathan and Emma. Just studying at different places. Now seems. Their situation. Seems more special than she thought. Also on opening day. Person receiving them was Professor Han. Definitely not ordinary people. Otherwise how could they know Blake? Maybe Nathan's family also has very strong foundation. And possibly very wealthy too. Then can only go to balance building. Have you guys gone to find them? Already went. Once inside just take elevator up to top floor. Then we'll meet them. Oh, okay. Jasmine after getting the answer. Then thought whether could find Nathan and Emma. Jasmine left the dorm, heading toward balance building. Looking at the most famous building in school. In her heart arose a bit of worry. That place like a gathering place for talented people. Going in there needs lots of courage. Jasmine came to building entrance. Hesitated for a while. Took deep breaths several times then entered. Just entering. Security guard at door immediately stared at Jasmine. Squinted looking for a while. Not from this building, right? Who are you looking for, huh? I'm looking for Nathan and Emma. Do you know them? Jasmine asked softly. She didn't know if she could enter. If couldn't enter then wasted effort. Security guard hearing these two names. Eyes brightened. Immediately changed expression. Nodding said, "Oh. So you're their friend, right? Go in. Thank you." Jasmine bit surprised. Didn't expect really let her in. Security already knows Nathan? Seems they're quite famous here. Jasmine went inside, thinking to find elevator. Take elevator up to upper floor. When reaching elevator door, she saw few students also waiting for elevator. They looked at Jasmine up and down few times. Pointing at her asked, "Hey, you look like that model Jasmine. Are you?" "Yeah, right. It's me." Jasmine awkwardly nodded, though being recognized outside very frequently. But in this balance building, she didn't want to be recognized. Coming here felt bit awkward. "Really you? I'm seeing real celebrity. What are you doing here?" Students' reaction seemed bit surprised. But also not too shocked. "I came to find friends." Jasmine replied briefly. At this time elevator just arrived. Door opened, everyone entered. Jasmine directly pressed top floor. "You going upstairs? Your friends are Nathan and Emma, right?" When seeing Jasmine going upstairs, few students bit surprised. Even more surprised than before. "What, you guys? You also know them?" Jasmine even more surprised, stammering said, "Of course. No one in this building doesn't know those two." "Oh, really?" Jasmine's heart slightly shocked. Didn't expect Nathan and Emma so famous. Reaching top floor. Elevator door stuck a bit then slowly opened. Jasmine didn't notice. Walked out. Top floor very quiet. No one in sight. All room doors closed tight. Jasmine stood still, not knowing what to do. Where should I find them? She stood few seconds before each door, listening for sounds in rooms. But seemed all very quiet. No sounds coming out. Creak. Right at this moment, a room door opened. A man walked out. Jasmine, seeing this person, immediately frightened, whole body trembling. Standing straight. Isn't this Professor Han? Yeah. Professor Han saw someone ahead. Raised head looking once. Seeing Jasmine, stunned few seconds. Then opened mouth, coldly asked, "Who are you looking for?" "I came to find Nathan and Emma." Jasmine replied softly, facing Professor Han. She still felt very nervous. When she passed exam into Harvard, had thought, must work hard to enter balance building to study. So, making good impression on Professor Han. Also very necessary. "I see, you have to wait a bit. They're studying. Still 1 hour before class ends." Professor Han glanced at watch on wrist. Said indifferently. Then walked away. Left there. Didn't say anything to Jasmine. This was first time Jasmine felt such cold attitude. But thinking carefully, he really has those qualifications. His research achievements all have outstanding contributions to whole country. Also won awards. I'm just ordinary student, nothing special. Thank you very much, Professor Han. Jasmine respectfully saw Professor Han off. Then stood alone, quietly waiting. Though she didn't know where Nathan and Emma studying. Time passed bit by bit. About 1 hour later, a room door suddenly opened. A professor walked out, still instructing behind. "Don't forget homework. Depending on homework completion, I can arrange this week's exam reasonably." After instructing, he walked away quickly. Jasmine saw room door open, but didn't see anyone come out. She walked over, carefully, approached closer, peeked into room. Inside classroom very spacious, has many teaching equipment, but only 2 desks. Sitting there were Nathan and Emma. At this time Emma still perfecting notes. Carefully, seriously writing something. While Nathan looked like just went through exhaustion. He slumped on desk, tilting head watching Emma concentrating on writing, dazed. "Husband, I've finished notes. Going home, just need do homework according to what I marked." Emma raised head, looking at Nathan, then smiled gently. Nathan looked very tired, but she knew very clearly. The most tired person was Emma. To make him more comfortable, she sacrificed a lot. Too exhausting. Wife, give me a hug." Nathan, like acting spoiled, sat up, reaching out asking for hug from Emma. Emma looked at him tenderly, smiled lightly, then stood up, walked over hugging Nathan. Okay, here's a hug." Jasmine standing at door peeking. Her cheeks immediately blushed slightly, though she knew Nathan and Emma love each other very much. But when seeing them expressing affection, still couldn't help feeling embarrassed. Because she never experienced such things. To her, this still bit stimulating feeling. Emma heard this small sound. Looking up toward door, just met eyes with blushing Jasmine. 2 looked at each other for a while. "Hey, Jasmine, it's you. Why are you here?" Emma immediately eyes widened, with happy expression, stood up, walked toward door. Nathan, also surprised, turned looking toward door. When seeing Jasmine, he slightly frowned, but very quickly showed smile. "I just wanted come see you guys. After all long time no see." Jasmine embarrassedly stepped out, scratching head. She just accidentally caught them being intimate. Really embarrassing. "Then come sit a bit. Really long time no see. Heard you went to work. Rested so long." Emma enthusiastically invited Jasmine to sit. Got a chair for her to sit. Nathan also didn't plan join their conversation. Let 2 girls talk. He opened book, started reviewing. Jasmine really wanted Nathan join conversation too. After all, she still needs. Ask Nathan help her introduce a bit. With Blake. "Actually, you guys always study here? So tough." Jasmine didn't know how to describe her feelings. Now, when Nathan and Emma studying on top floor of balance building. Private class, private professor teaching. Definitely not just simple class. This must be outstanding talent training plan. Hard to imagine that later Nathan and Emma will become what kind of people. Definitely will become comprehensively talented people. Yeah, studying really exhausting. We don't have rest time. Every day from 8 a.m. must study until 8 p.m. Each class lasts 2 hours. Break time between classes only 20 minutes. Really too tiring. No rest time at all? Jasmine's heart startled. She originally still planned invite them for dinner. But hearing they have no rest time, she didn't know how to invite anymore. Usually no rest time. But if really too tired, still can ask for leave. We just asked leave to play few days. Just returned not long ago. I see. Actually I wanted invite you guys to eat. But you guys so busy, so tired. Free time better rest well. Jasmine softly said her thoughts. She had no more hope. Their relationship definitely still not good enough. How could make two people with tired bodies? Go eat with me. Emma turned looking at Nathan. Silent few seconds. Like thinking something. Nathan also synchronously raised head, looking at Emma. Two looked at each other and blinked. Then nodded. Like reached agreement. Then Emma looked toward Jasmine. Replied. Okay. No problem. But, you have to wait until 8 p.m. when we finish class. Is it too late? Oh, really? You guys agree? No, don't need. I can wait. Jasmine immediately surprised, eyes wide. Happily replied. Afraid they change minds. She didn't expect Emma and Nathan really agreed. Didn't expect in their hearts. I still have some standing. Emma and Nathan had very simple thoughts. Jasmine still has some ability. Not ordinary person. With such people, they naturally want strengthened feelings. Eating meal together. Chatting about something nothing to worry about. Who knows later? Need Jasmine's help then what? Emma and Nathan's thinking now. Already starting to mature gradually. Gradually thinking for their future. Chapter 322. Must ensure safety for people inside. I'll go find the principal. Around 8 p.m. Jasmine left dorm. Preparing go to balance building find Nathan. And Emma. She prepared very carefully for herself. As a model, she can dress beautifully even in winter. This shows she values this dinner very much. She considered this meal like important business party, not just simple meal with classmates. She must find way to make her plan progress. To give company an explanation. Now she can't do as she wishes. Can only obediently listen to company. When she's strong enough, she can live the way she wants. Whether peacefully studying or making friends with others. Jasmine arrived at balance building. Security already recognized her. Seeing her then allowed her in. At this time no one in building. Most students already went back to rest. Building lights also turned off partially. Atmosphere bit gloomy. Jasmine took elevator. Pressed button for top floor. When elevator door closed. Elevator didn't immediately go up. Jasmine bit puzzled then hesitated. After a while, elevator then slowly went up. But occasionally made clicking sounds. Jasmine bit uneasy. But didn't pay too much attention. Elevator quickly reached top floor. Elevator door slowly opened. When she stepped out of elevator, Jasmine just saw Nathan and Emma. Coming out from classroom. Looking very tired. Stretching bodies then sighing. Two saw Jasmine. Felt bit embarrassed inviting them for dinner. Feeling like they really tired. All day just sitting studying. Nathan and Emma heard Jasmine's voice. Raised heads looking at her. Smiled and greeted her. Hi, you're here, can you wait a bit? Look at you dressed so beautifully. We also want prepare a bit. Emma looked at Jasmine from head to toe. Then secretly elbowed Nathan. Nathan immediately understood. Two of them both realized. This not just simple dinner. She seems wants say something to them. Of course, no problem. No rush, Jasmine. Of course no problem if they want prepare a bit. After all she waited until this time. Waiting bit more worth it. Nathan and Emma's condition. Really not very good. Need go back prepare then can go out. Sitting all day studying. Also very mentally exhausting. Especially Nathan. Feeling like his eyes already have red veins. His hair also matted. Both returned to their room. Preparing quickly tidy up. After all can't make people wait long. About 20 minutes later. Both finished tidying. At this time already 8:30. Two came out of room. Saw Jasmine still standing there obediently waiting for them. Face showing no impatience. Sorry made you wait long. Emma walked over. Smiled gently. Said to her. It's okay. Nothing at all. Jasmine waved hand. Completely didn't mind. As long as they agreed to invitation. She didn't care how long to wait. Let's go. Where are we going? Yeah, I already made reservation. Not too fancy place, afraid you won't like. Is that okay? Of course. We don't like such places. Just normal place is fine. Three entered elevator together. Preparing go down. When elevator door slowly closed, Nathan pressed first floor button. Few seconds later. Elevator still not moving. This made Nathan feel strange. He pressed few more times. Click click, suddenly. Elevator made loud sounds. What's happening? Jasmine and Emma startled. Emma even hugged Nathan's arm. Screamed once. Nathan tightly frowned. Had bad feeling. Immediately hurriedly pressed elevator door open button. Boom boom, followed by louder rumbling sounds. Right after elevator started falling fast. Emma and Jasmine started screaming. Nathan reacted quickly. Gritting teeth, one hand holding Emma tight. Other hand quickly pressed alarm button. Next pressed each floor one by one. Pressed all floor buttons lit. Seeing no effect. Elevator still falling fast. Nathan hurriedly knelt down. Pressed against elevator. Then hugged Emma into embrace. Placed her sitting on his thigh. So when elevator falls, Emma won't have any problems. With him cushioning below. Wife, Nathan called once. Then pointed at Jasmine. Already arranged properly for Emma. But can't not worry about Jasmine. Emma also reacted. Pulled Jasmine close to her. Pressed Jasmine's body down. To reduce injury when falling. When elevator from top floor to middle floor. Suddenly decelerated. Finally between third and fourth floor. A loud bang. Elevator got stuck. At this time lights in elevator also broke. Immediately pitch black. Elevator also tilted. Seemed stuck in elevator shaft. Ow, suddenly stopping. Made Jasmine fall sitting on ground. Hurt so much gasping for breath. While Emma had nothing wrong. Sitting in Nathan's arms felt very safe. You okay? Wife, no matter what. Nathan still worriedly asked Emma. Confirming Emma was fine. Nathan stood up. Started studying elevator situation. What exactly happened? Why suddenly broke? Then fell fast like that. Also encountering this really unlucky. Stuck here could fall anytime. Still very dangerous. Alarm button already pressed. Probably someone will come soon. Their phones in elevator. Also no signal. So can't call for help. Professor Han returning from outside. Saw quite many people gathering around elevator door. Police also standing watching. He frowned. Walked closer. Asked. What's happening? One of them turned seeing Professor Han. Then answered. Professor Han. Elevator seems had accident. It fell from top floor. Now stuck in elevator shaft. Seems someone trapped inside. Accident, how could this happen? Wait, what did you say? Elevator from high up? Someone in elevator? Professor Han suddenly realized something. He grabbed that person's collar. Panicking shouted. Right, it's them. Professor Han hurriedly clicked tongue. Face showing clear worry. Pointing at elevator shouting. Quickly call people to repair. Must ensure safety for those inside. Hurry. About half hour later. Elevator still no signs of being fixed. This not simple accident. Want ensure safety. Must be extremely careful. At this time in elevator. 3 people still stuck here. Phones no signal. Can clearly feel oxygen decreasing. Making 3 all feel stuffy in winter clothes. Feeling very hot. Emma sighed once. Her forehead already sweating clearly. She already took off coat. But still felt very hot. She occasionally pulled her collar out. Jasmine too. Though she didn't wear too thick. But after all it's winter. Her clothes still quite warm. At this time in elevator. She felt too hot, didn't want to say anything more. Nathan felt even more uncomfortable. He needs more oxygen than other 2. But now he didn't dare breathe deeply. Afraid oxygen consumed too much. Later, this place will be harder to breathe. He could only sit on ground. Head down to reduce his movement. Help him save energy. Jasmine at this time felt very guilty. If not for her insisting invite them dinner, then wouldn't have this happen. If really accident happens, making both injured, or encountering more dangerous situation, she'll be in big trouble. Now surely they both very regretful. Regretting accepting her invitation. Originally already very tired. Going back rest a bit how good. Yet had to go out suffer like this. Also falling into dangerous situation. Thinking like this, Jasmine started imagining them blaming her. She felt her eyes bit wet, had feeling wanting to cry. Sorry, all my fault. She lowered head, said softly, voice bit choked, sound bit trembling. Nathan and Emma both raised heads looking at her. Emma hurriedly comforted. Nothing to apologize for. Not related to you. Don't think too much. Both of us don't mind. Nathan standing beside nodded. Right. Jasmine knew they comforting her. She said softly, but if not for me insisting invite you dinner, then wouldn't have this happen. Elevator would break anyway. Don't blame yourself like that. Now we're still fine as good. Nathan shook head, said gently. Jasmine also knew now everything fine. But don't know maybe next second. Now all three didn't dare act randomly. If elevator falls again, even just from 3-4 floors, enough to hurt them if not prepared. About 20 more minutes passed. Still no movement. Nathan and Emma sat on ground leaning on each other. Eyes closed not wanting say anything more. Jasmine still trying call. But still no signal. Feeling very frustrated, she lowered head. Both hands hugging legs sitting in corner. Not knowing what thinking. Emma noticed her condition. Gently patted her shoulder. Said softly, all right, don't sit there being sad anymore. Nothing big deal. Let's chat a bit. Soon we'll get out. Jasmine raised head. Seeing Emma's gentle smile. Felt mood much better. Every time Emma comforts her, she always feels Emma like a psychological big sister. Both gentle and thoughtful. Yeah, okay. Emma looked at Jasmine once. She still didn't understand clearly what Jasmine really wants say to them. Since can't go dinner immediately. So asked Jasmine once. Do you have something want tell us? Emma gently opened conversation. One question made Jasmine stunned. She stunned a bit. Blinking. Face showing bit embarrassment. She indeed has something wants say. But such things how can speak up? Asking others for help very hard to say. Saying in this situation. Really not appropriate at all. Nothing, just missed you guys. So wanted invite you eat. Jasmine still didn't dare say. She knew if saying like that, like cutting off her future path. Later, if want say something more, will become very difficult. Nathan and Emma looked at each other. Nathan frowned looking at Jasmine. Said, you surely have something need our help right? Whatever just say. We'll help our best. Don't be shy. Jasmine hearing Nathan say this. After while felt bit hesitant. In her impression, Ashley and Crystal both listened to Emma. And Emma listens to Nathan very much. So, Nathan usually doesn't talk much. Feeling his words all very weighty. Yet even Nathan said this. Jasmine felt she probably don't need worry anymore. Actually, they're small matter. Jasmine made small gesture with hands. Her cheeks slightly red, like feeling embarrassed. Emma laughed softly. Said, then quickly say it. Really, still consider us friends or not? Between friends whatever just say directly. Friends, yeah, right. We're friends. Jasmine clearly touched by Emma's words, muttering said, right, then just say it. Emma just finished saying this. Suddenly elevator shook hard once, making Nathan hurriedly hug Emma into embrace. Clanging sound rang very loud. Ear-piercing sound rang. Elevator gradually stabilized, then slowly lowered. Hey, is it fixed? Emma blinked, surprised asking. Probably so. Nathan looked at watch. Already past 1 hour. After all should be fixed by now. Soon they here will suffocate. Elevator finally stopped stably at first floor. 3 hurriedly stood up waiting elevator door open. Elevator door slowly opened. 3 squinted. Couldn't help stunned for while. Outside elevator seems quite many people. Besides elevator repair people. Also quite few professors. With students standing behind. Also Professor Han. And Harvard principal, Principal Wilson. Both frowning. Seeing in elevator Nathan and everyone safe. Then sighed in relief. Nathan and everyone. Also first time seeing Principal Wilson standing beside Professor Han. So immediately through crowd. Walked before Principal Wilson. Greeting. Principal Wilson, hello. Why are you here? Principal Wilson seeing them, eyes suddenly flashed. Principal, hello. Jasmine standing behind too. Hearing them greeting. Immediately eyes wide. Face full of surprise. Chapter 324. First day of school opening. Caused chaotic scene at school gate. Principal Wilson's hands gently placed on Nathan's shoulders. Looking him up and down. Like checking if he's injured. Are you all okay? Need to go hospital? Principal Wilson looked very worried. Continuously observing Nathan and Emma. Seeing if they have any injuries. Principal Wilson, we're fine, don't worry. Good if nothing wrong. Good if nothing wrong. If something happened to you, I don't know how to tell your parents. Principal Wilson now clearly sighed in relief. Can see earlier he really bit worried. Jasmine standing behind too. Very surprised. If someone like Professor Han gets special treatment, that's fine. But even principal cares about these two like this. School has quite few wealthy families. But how many get principal's care like this? Also saying don't know how to tell their parents. Who exactly are their parents? Can make Harvard principal worry like this. Jasmine more thinking more curious. Especially about Nathan and Emma's identity and background. Feeling this curiosity very strong. Even somewhat doubting. Could they have stronger background than Blake? First, if already friends with someone of Blake's status, surely they're not simple people either. The gift Blake gave Emma. They looked not too surprised. Even didn't care much. This also indirectly proves their conditions. Not inferior to Blake at all. Or their families not businessmen. But officials. Could be some high-level leader? Can't rule out this possibility. Principal Wilson looked toward Jasmine. First bit stunned. Then slowly opened mouth saying. You're that young model, right? Your name is Jasmine, right? Jasmine hurriedly stepped forward. Respectfully answered. Yes, that's right. Principal Wilson, hello. Didn't expect you know me. First day of school opening. Caused chaotic scene at school gate. I of course know. You're very famous. Oh, Principal Wilson finished saying this. Jasmine immediately blushed. Principal Wilson's words made her immediately red-faced. Jasmine embarrassedly lowered head. She didn't expect she'd be known by Principal this way. Really too embarrassing. In front of such important people. Though not her fault, but caused such scene. Really bit embarrassing. Really sorry. It's okay, similar situations happened before. You don't need take to heart. Are you friends? Principal Wilson looked at Jasmine. Then looked at Nathan and Emma beside. Asked Jasmine. Jasmine carefully glanced at Nathan and Emma. Didn't dare say anything. She now. Bit doesn't dare say she's their friend. Saying in front of Principal. Wouldn't it be bit overestimating herself? Emma glanced at Nathan. Then opened mouth saying. Right. We're friends. Principal Wilson nodded saying. Yeah. Good, good. All promising young people. You planning go out? Nathan momentarily couldn't answer immediately. Now already around 9:30 p.m. Usually after 10 p.m. not allowed out. Also not allowed return. But because security all know them. So every time even if late. Returning also fine. Will open door for them. But now in front of Principal. They also don't dare say like this. Isn't this clearly violating school rules? Hesitated few seconds, finally. Nathan then spoke. Right. We planning go out eat dinner together. But because elevator broke. So delayed. Go. Coming back late also fine. But must pay attention to safety. And this elevator problem, I guarantee won't happen again. You can rest assured. If still feel unsafe, I can also help arrange other accommodation. Nathan hurriedly waved hands. No. Principal Wilson, it's fine. This unexpected accident can't help it. We're not injured at all. Don't need trouble. Here also very convenient. All right. Then if any requests, just tell me. Your parents and I are good friends. Taking care of you is what should do. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Principal Wilson. After short conversation, 3 left here. According to original plan, preparing to eat. Jasmine walking behind 2, didn't dare say anything. As famous model, now like a follower. Principal's words earlier she heard very clearly. Now can confirm. Nathan and Emma's parents. Definitely not simple people. But why from their appearance? Completely can't see anything. Personality very good. Temperament also very good. Very approachable. Usually, people with such power should be easy to recognize, right? Then those things in elevator earlier. Words not yet said. Still have chance to say? 3 arrived at restaurant Jasmine reserved. At this time almost no one. And they about to close. But Jasmine still used very effective methods. Made restaurant delay closing time. Paid extra money, they sat down. Emma then took off coat. Hung on chair behind. Then said to Jasmine sitting opposite. Earlier really scared. You okay? Now thinking back still bit scared. I'm fine, that time really quite scared. Good nothing happened. Actually Emma saying this. Just wanting Jasmine to hear. Just finding topic to talk. Beside her has Nathan. How could she be scared like that? When in Nathan's arms, she felt extremely safe. Initially when elevator broke still bit scared. But later not scared anymore. Saying few more sentences. Emma felt time was right. Jasmine probably calmer now. She smiled asking. All right, now you can say what couldn't say earlier. What can we help you with? Nathan also put down phone, looking toward Jasmine. Attentively listening. Jasmine slightly lowered head. Like thinking. How to say this matter. She knew she only has one chance. Must grasp well. Words said can't be too excessive. Otherwise won't have any chance anymore. At same time, she also must express her request clearly. She embarrassed not wanting make 2 wait long. So after thinking while, she opened mouth. Actually about my work. This matter I'm bit embarrassed telling you. Chapter 325. No one has better relationship than me. About that work. Then say it, we're not sure can help. But definitely will think ways help you. Emma glanced at Nathan once. She thought would be quite simple topic. But didn't expect very serious issue. Her work. Isn't she a model? Then what matter can they help with? Yeah, right. My company recently registered me for an event. Very important. But limited spots. Company told me must get this opportunity. So I'm bit worried. Don't know what to do. Nathan surprised frowning. Asked back. Yeah, what event? Aren't you very famous? Such famous star still needs worry? Event creator not very smart? This event organized by Balance. I do have some fame, that's true. But, seems my style doesn't fit this event. So I'm only in their selection range. Won't get this opportunity. Still need work on Balance. Nathan and Emma after hearing. Immediately lowered heads. With helpless expressions. Especially Nathan. Just scolded event creator not smart. Didn't expect scolding himself. Yeah, so you want find connections? Right? Nathan sat up straight. Arms crossed. Coldly asked. Oh, sorry, honestly I have that intention. But I also don't have such connections. Heard Balance side very strict. Finding connections definitely very difficult. How strong connections needed. I understand. About this, really not easy to do. Nathan nodded. Suddenly realized. He completely doesn't know what event Balance organizing. Because he always busy studying. Not paying attention to Balance matters. Here, Jasmine immediately took out phone. Searched for a while before finding something. Then showed phone to Nathan and Emma. Nathan glanced over. Oh, turns out it's new game promotion. This game has quite high expectations. No wonder. Indeed a good opportunity to increase fame. After viewing, Nathan returned the phone. Then asked. You just said. Your style doesn't fit this event. How so? Yeah, they need a model this time. To portray a game character. This is that character. Jasmine searched for another picture. Then showed them. Nathan and Emma looked together. Immediately eyes widened. Couldn't hide the surprise in their eyes. This game character really eye-catching. Only 2 words to describe. Seductive. Seductive really doesn't suit Jasmine. Jasmine's still more on the cute side. Hard to imagine her like this toss character. Yeah, I understand. This matter really not easy. Nathan now just wanted to take back what he said. Now thinking back, the event creator seems quite smart. Giving this character to Jasmine indeed seems unsuitable. Jasmine has her own characteristics. But these characteristics not suitable to showcase now. I also know this matter not easy to resolve. Actually, I already planned to give up. Not participate in this competition anymore. But I can't violate company's decision. Jasmine lowered head, looking very sad and disappointed. She completely understands her weakness, but can't decide herself. Therefore, she desires to become stronger. Strong enough to control freely without constraints. Yeah, Nathan used finger tapping lightly on table. Like thinking something serious. Jasmine now felt extremely nervous. She extremely worried. She didn't know what Nathan thinking. But feeling it relates to her fate. But, this matter I can help. Really? Jasmine immediately eyes brightened. Raised head, face full of surprise looking at Nathan. Whole face full of disbelief. Yeah, really? But not easy. Must have appropriate conditions. I can help you. Of course, if ultimately can't do it. Then conditions don't need to mention. Nathan raised hand. Said very cautiously. Not guaranteeing anything. Because if he wants help, can only rely on himself. Only relationship in balance. Is his father's. He really doesn't dare say for certain. Doesn't dare guarantee. Alright, this is what should do. What are the conditions? Jasmine, now extremely happy, eagerly asked Nathan. She wanted to know what conditions. She originally thought, task company gave her, was almost impossible to complete. But just in one day, she already saw hope. Nathan now felt bit awkward. Honestly, he hadn't thought of conditions yet. So, he looked toward Emma. With pleading eyes. Emma previously remained silent, until Nathan looked toward her. She then lightly nodded. Then, she leaned close to Nathan's ear and whispered something. Nathan, after hearing, frowned. Will she agree? If not, then forget it. But I think she must have that sincerity. We can't let ourselves suffer loss. Right. Nathan nodded. Their conversation didn't let Jasmine hear. Then, Nathan turned back looking at Jasmine. Said, I can try my best. Help you get opportunity participate this event. No matter what way. You'll receive payment from this event. Along with all benefits it brings you. But in exchange, later you'll have to be free spokesperson for balance. Whether big or small events, if they need you. You must participate. If you accept this condition, I'll help you. Jasmine, after hearing Nathan's words, completely stunned. She kept thinking in her head. Hearing what Nathan said, could it be? She's selling herself to balance? Is this right? This matter I seem can't decide myself. I need ask company's opinion. Jasmine momentarily didn't know how to reply. Tongue like stuck. Really, you need ask company. I have no other meaning. Just bit curious asking. How much possibility? To get this opportunity? I'll report to company. Nathan blinked. Thought for a while then spoke. How much possibility? This I can't tell you clearly. But I can assure you one thing. Is no one has better relationship than me. Chapter 326. Jasmine's eyes full of disbelief. When Nathan already said to this extent, she couldn't say anything more. Though Nathan's words seem very big. But somehow, Jasmine felt Nathan wasn't lying. She believed what Nathan said was true. I understand. I'll go back tell company C. See if they agree with this condition. Jasmine nodded. She can't decide herself. Can only wait for company's reply. Yeah, then eat first. After while. 3 ate while chatting about other topics. Jasmine still thinking about earlier matter. Now she even more wants to understand Nathan and Emma's identity. But embarrassed doesn't dare ask more. Because they deliberately keeping it secret. Must be some reason. Better not ask anymore. Wait until 3 felt full enough. They left restaurant together. Now already near midnight. All 3 returned to school. Nathan and Emma took Jasmine to her room. Then 2 went back together. When returning elevator already fixed. After this incident, both bit worried taking elevator. After all, they already stated conditions clearly. Rest just. See how Jasmine chooses. When Jasmine returned to room. Bedroom pitch black. She walked very lightly, only using phone flashlight. Walking step by step. Afraid making noise waking Ashley and Crystal. Suddenly, room lights turned on, making Jasmine startled. "Ah!" Jasmine cried out. Turned around, saw Ashley standing at door. Leaning against wall, silently looking at her. Same time, Crystal also sitting on chair. Two clearly haven't slept, like waiting for her return. "You guys, not sleeping? Why not turn on lights? Scared me to death." Jasmine forced smile. Don't know why. Feeling Ashley's gaze bit scary. That looked like wanting see through her. Waiting for you. Don't know if you'd return. Worried you'd encounter danger. Ashley circled around Jasmine, went to her seat and sat down. Calmly looking at her, face no longer serious like before. Jasmine kept rubbing her chest, trying to calm down. "Well, thank you guys. I'm fine. I just went eating with Nathan and Emma." Hearing this, Ashley and Crystal looked at each other. Frowned a bit, like exchanging some signal. But actually no need guess. Jasmine's intention too obvious. If just simply eating, then why not call both along? Clearly something. Need privately tell Nathan and Emma. Just this enough make them curious. Crystal pointed at Cheek. With uncaring expression, she said, "What did you find Nathan and Emma for? Must be something needing help, right? We're also your friends. Share it." One sentence made Jasmine not know how reply. She didn't expect Crystal ask so directly. With attitude like casual chatting. If she glosses over this, definitely will make them suspicious. "Actually, I have matter need Nathan and Emma's help. But not big deal." Ashley suddenly stood up, opened mouth asking, "Did you hear someone say something?" Then thinking Nathan and Emma can help you. "What do you mean?" Jasmine this time not pretending dumb. She really doesn't understand what Ashley's saying. Ashley took phone, opened and showed Jasmine. On screen is information about Balance organizing event. "You want them help with this, right? I've also been following this event recently. They said we'll invite a model to portray famous game character." When hearing model, I immediately thought of you. Jasmine eyes wide open, with shocked expression. She unconsciously stepped back. She couldn't believe looking at Ashley. Even suspecting whether Ashley followed her at night. Otherwise how know so clearly? Her logic that strong? To this extent can connect everything together? And connect so accurately? Same time. Jasmine also thought of Ashley's earlier words. Why saying she heard from somewhere? Then thinking Nathan and Emma can help? Does it relate to Nathan and Emma's identity? Ashley seeing Jasmine's reaction. Then knew she guessed right. To her. This really easy to guess. Jasmine seeing can't deny anymore. Then lowered head honestly admitting. Actually for this matter. But you saying I heard from somewhere. I don't know. I just feel Nathan and Emma seem not simple. So went asking them for help. Ashley understood immediately and nodded. Jasmine not lying. She knew no need ask more. All right, you thought right. Really asking Nathan and Emma for help very useful. Really? Ashley and Crystal didn't say anything more. They prepared to sleep. This made Jasmine even more confused. She didn't know if she did right or wrong. That night, when Jasmine tidying preparing to sleep, she couldn't close eyes for long. In her head kept appearing today's events. Feeling like something bad about to happen. Very long time later, Jasmine reluctantly fell asleep. Next morning, Jasmine woke up very early. She couldn't sleep long. After waking, she started packing things. Done. She planned call Mark. Tell Mark about this matter. Let Mark help her ask company's opinion. But when she preparing to call, phone suddenly rang. Call from her manager, Mark. Hello. I was about to call you, yeah. Wait a bit. Come outside, I have matter to tell you. Right at school gate. All right, I'm coming right away. Jasmine hung up hurriedly ran outside. She left dorm, went outside school. Out of school gate, she saw Mark's car. Jasmine walked over, opened car door and sat inside. Mark sitting in back seat, talking on phone with someone. Seeing Jasmine get in car, Mark then found reason hang up. What's wrong? Why so urgent? I also have something want tell you. Your matter wait a bit. Company now found way. Help you get chance participate this event. Listen to me. You just go normally. Rest leave to me. What's going on? Then, Mark took deep breath. Slowly exhaled. Then spoke. It's like this. Yesterday. Event person in charge called me. He said can let you participate. But condition is must eat meal with him. What's this about? Jasmine frowned, showing serious expression. Seemed bit angry. Don't worry, just eating meal. Actually, many models already volunteered, but all rejected. No way, I can't go. He definitely has no good intentions. I can't do this for this opportunity. Jasmine shook head, firmly refused. After all, she's been in industry long time. Jasmine very clear about darkness in this industry. Don't know how many times hands wanted pull her into abyss, but she always firmly refused. So this time will be same. You have no choice. Company already agreed to this condition for you. If you don't go, it's breach of contract. That's not right. They haven't asked my opinion. How can agree for me like this? Even you agreed to? Jasmine angrily pointed at Mark. With bit agitated expression, she asked. Mark pushed up his glasses. Coldly said, I did this for you too. Just eating meal, not sleeping with them. Why panic like this? You're still too young. This kind of thing will happen frequently later. If can't handle this bit now, how can you? Just eating meal. Then what after? Next time what? Isn't this just the beginning? What does he want? Eating with me not for good food, right? Mark curled lip and crossed legs saying, then, you figure out way to get this opportunity yourself. Otherwise don't violate company's decision. Fine, I already found way. I plan tell you about this. I have friend can help me. Also has conditions. Condition is I'll be free spokesperson for balance later. I trust he'll definitely keep his word. Jasmine now already considered Nathan only life preserver. Only Nathan can help her escape this swamp. But when Mark heard, Mark stunned few seconds. Then bit doubtful, thought he heard wrong. Jasmine, since when know how to lie? Such clumsy lie. You really can say it? I'm not lying. Want hear what I'm saying? Initially I said, I have friend can help me. This already very unreasonable. A college student can have what influence? How dare say that? Second, what do you think we're doing? We're begging others. Want be spokesperson for them. You saying, condition is being free spokesperson. Don't say free. We're willing pay to be spokesperson. Do you realize how ridiculous your lie is? Jasmine now could only shut mouth, all words swallowed inside. She felt her mind confused. Really don't know if this condition good or bad. Balance's influence is undeniable. How many people want become spokesperson? But they have no chance. Don't say free. Some people even willing pay to be spokesperson. However, their condition says, whether big or small events, as long as need you, you must participate. This still needs careful consideration. Because not every participation will bring positive influence. Jasmine clenched fists, fingers slightly trembling. She lowered head silent for a while then spoke. Word by word. Not lying. I trust him. Too naive. You're not playing house games. Hope you can be serious about work. Tonight 8 p.m. I'll wait for you at restaurant entrance. Here's the address. Mark gave Jasmine a business card. It's a fancy restaurant's card. Jasmine's face darkened. She really hates this feeling. Feeling like being manipulated by others. No feeling of free choice. But she didn't say anything more. She knew saying more would be useless. Can only find way herself. Jasmine took the card, then opened car door, stepped out. Without saying a word, she walked straight back to school. She went to class. In class, she kept silent, looking very sad. She had no mind to study. Her head full of thoughts about what to do tonight. All seen by Ashley and Crystal. After class ended, both came to where Jasmine sat. Asked, what's wrong? Why looking so sad? Something happened? Jasmine raised head, seeing two in front, then sighed deeply. Nothing. Anything can be said. Even if we can't help, can give advice. Right? Ashley, standing near window, gently said. Jasmine thought again. Maybe she really can't solve this problem alone. So she told them whole story. After hearing, they couldn't help frowning. Especially Crystal. Her face didn't look very happy. Person in charge of this event. Must be marketing manager, Mr. Thompson, right? That guy already over 40. You know him? She raised head looking toward Crystal. Surprised asking. Crystal shook head, replied no. Don't know, just heard about. Anyway, you definitely can't go along with him. He definitely has no good intentions. But I have no other way. Company already agreed for me. If I have no other way, tonight probably have to walk into police station. She desperately lowered head, both hands covering head, looking very frustrated. Ashley just shrugged, said this matter only one person can help you. Who? Nathan. Really only he can help you. Nathan. Jasmine's heart really hoping on Nathan. But also can't guarantee he can help her. After all, this is conflict between her and company. Other party is Balance's marketing department director. Afraid even Nathan hard to intervene. Nevertheless, Jasmine still placed hope on Nathan. She at lunch break, again went to Balance building find Nathan. Nathan and Emma just finished class. Preparing to eat, just stepped outside, they saw Jasmine. With Jasmine's appearance, Nathan and Emma not surprised at all. They thought she already negotiated with company. But right after, Jasmine told them this morning's matter. Nathan immediately frowned. You saying Balance person wants you eat together? Then give you that spot? Right. Heard it's marketing department director, manager Thompson. I really don't know what to do. Jasmine hadn't finished begging words. Nathan waved hand saying no need say more. Tonight 8 p.m. right? You just go normally. Rest leave to me. It's fine. Don't worry. Around 7:30 p.m. Jasmine left dorm. She wore sportswear. Outside wore puffy jacket. Also wore thick glasses. Hair tied up. Collar pulled high up. And bare face. Whole person. No attractiveness at all. She dressed like this. Looking like good student. You could meet at any university. This is small way. Her revenge. After all, no requirements about what to wear. Or makeup. Since just eating. Then she can wear whatever. Jasmine opened navigation app. Looked at restaurant address. Just few minutes from university. She walking there only takes 5 minutes. Same time. She also sent restaurant location to Emma. Nathan said just go normally. Rest leave to him. But until now, Jasmine still doesn't know how Nathan will handle this. But since Nathan said so, she can only trust him. No other way. She sent all hope to Nathan. Hope he won't disappoint her, as long as this passes perfectly. Then she'll owe Nathan big favor. Later definitely find chance to repay. Jasmine walked slowly. She knew Nathan and Emma finish class at 8. So she wanted extend time. Wait until Nathan comes. The whole 5-minute journey. She took full 15 minutes to arrive. At this time, in front of restaurant. Jasmine then saw Mark's car parked there. She also walked that way. Planning meet Mark first. When she opened car door getting in, Mark in car immediately frowned tightly. Until he looked at Jasmine's face for a while. Then loudly said, "What are you doing? I almost didn't recognize who you are. What outfit is this?" Jasmine didn't give in. Replied. With firm tone. Not afraid of Mark's rebuttal. This is what you said. Just eating meal. Then, I wear what I want. Look however I want, right? If must make me dress beautifully. Really seductive. Then it's not just eating anymore. That's irresponsible. In work. This work. Not just 1 or 2 years. Yet now. Still childish like this. Really immature. Mark slightly frowned. No reaction. Said unhappily. HMPH. Jasmine didn't plan say more to him. After all, can't understand her feelings. Also can't help her anything. Better treat him as normal manager. Then treat him as uncle. Mark glanced at watch. Said seriously. Now telling you change too late. You just say just finished work. Work required this. Then immediately hurriedly ran over. Appointment time is 8 p.m. Now only 5 minutes left. You go in. When saying his name, You must watch your attitude and words. This is your only chance. Jasmine didn't say anything more. She opened car door, stepped out, then slammed car door shut. Mark sighed, looking toward driver, asked helplessly, "Tell me, where did I go wrong? Aren't I doing everything for her? In this industry, situation is like this. I reminded her before too." Driver Jack put hands on steering wheel, looking at Jasmine's back entering restaurant, said, "Children grown up. Having own thoughts is normal. She's very smart. It's fine, don't worry." Jasmine put hands in pockets, walking unsteadily, not feeling like someone eating at fancy restaurant at all. Instead, like college student just slept all day in dorm. Woke up hungry, then dragged self to eatery find some food. When entering restaurant, waiter at door already unconsciously showed contemptuous expression. But just for moment, Jasmine didn't see that. Jasmine swore, as long as waiter has contemptuous attitude toward her, she'll turn around, leave immediately, then blame everything on restaurant, saying restaurant doesn't welcome her. "Hello guest, welcome. May I ask, do you have reservation?" "Yes. Name is Richard Thompson." "Is that manager Thompson?" "Yes, yes. Please follow me." Waiter hearing name Richard Thompson, immediately eyes brightened, attitude immediately changed, hurriedly invited Jasmine to follow. Jasmine followed waiter upstairs, went straight to private room door. When pushing private room door open, Jasmine immediately showed disgusted expression. Private room originally not big, but already very dim. On table still placed bouquet of flowers. Whole room decorated in romantic style. On floor still fallen roses. If loving couple, definitely would find very romantic. Just entering alone enough fill atmosphere with pheromones. But Jasmine now just wants vomit. Feeling really disgusting. Whole body like electric shock. Hair standing on end. Waiter left. Closed door. Jasmine sat on chair, feeling unbearable. Head hurting like hammer hitting. She hurriedly took out phone, planning contact Emma. Ask when they can come. She probably can't stay here long. Moreover, if in this private room, definitely Nathan and them hard to find. So later, she definitely must find way leave this room. When Jasmine just took phone preparing text, suddenly light knocking on door. Jasmine startled hurriedly put phone away. Then door slowly opened. Only saw a man about 40 standing at door. He has belly so big bending down can't see toes. And not very thick hair. Plus greasy oily face. All those things made Jasmine feel really disgusting. Nevertheless, Jasmine still decided respect work. She stood up, slightly bowed and gently said, "Hello. Hello. Hello. Sit down, it's fine." Richard Thompson immediately showed big wide smile. Waved hand. Then entered, closed room door. At this time, Jasmine felt this room really cramped. Feeling room filled with stench. "Sorry, I appear in this appearance. Because I just finished work and came here. That's work requirement. You don't mind, right?" Jasmine explained briefly. Voice without any emotion. Richard Thompson looked really doesn't mind. Waved hand saying, don't mind, don't mind. This is also good. Looking like young person. I meet too many dressed up models, rarely see like this. Really fresh." Jasmine stunned a bit. Feeling doesn't understand what he wants say. She deliberately came out like this. Preparing make him bit uncomfortable. Yet he seems quite likes it. Really incomprehensible. Maybe because he ate too much meat and fish. Now seeing her dressed simple like this, feels interested. She also really doesn't know what to do. Then I'll call him. Can we go down to lobby below? Here too many flowers. I'm allergic to flowers. Jasmine covered nose, made up lie. She doesn't want stay with this person one more second. Feeling staying one more second she's in danger. This guy's eyes. Almost scanning across her body. Richard Thompson slapped head saying. Oh right, allergic to flowers. You saying this I just remembered. It's fine, I didn't check beforehand, alright then. So can we change private room? Oh no, Jasmine immediately interrupted him. Shook head then continued saying. Actually I also have claustrophobia. I still want go down to lobby. Small request like this you can fulfill right? Richard Thompson looked at Jasmine few seconds. Squinted eyes. Jasmine felt bit uncomfortable. She knew she's not good at lying. As long as lying definitely will be discovered. So she now very nervous. Very afraid Richard Thompson discovers her lie. Result. After Richard Thompson looked at her few seconds. Eyes opened then smiled wickedly. Said, of course, no problem. You and others not the same. Sometimes I also like these little things. It's fine. So let's go downstairs. Jasmine happy inside but wanted curse. This guy also likes this type? If knew would have done opposite. Makeup as seductive as possible. Maybe he wouldn't be interested. Jasmine didn't reply. With Richard Thompson went down to lobby. Though now lobby has no guests. But in such wide space. Still has waiters. She felt much more comfortable. If keep staying with this guy. In that private room. Definitely she'll really get claustrophobia. Jasmine looked at watch. Now already 8:10. Nathan and them probably finished class. When will they come? Can I endure until they come? At this time, Richard Thompson also finished ordering food. Sitting there looking at Jasmine. On his face is sleazy smile. Jasmine pretended very busy, looking elsewhere. Deliberately not looking into Richard Thompson's eyes. Hee. I heard you want spot participate this event, right? You must know I'm person in charge, right? You also know your competition very big, right? But as long as I say one word. Richard Thompson leaned back in chair. Crossed legs then smiled lightly. In voice clearly threatening. Jasmine lowered head. Still thought he would say something gradually. Didn't expect he so straightforward. Going straight to point. Jasmine made reluctant smile expression. Raised head looking at Richard Thompson. Gently said, is that so? Manager Thompson, if so simple. Then you just say one word. Give me that spot then, right? I'll be very grateful. How you planning thank me? Richard Thompson tilted head. Wanting reach out hand. Jasmine immediately pulled hand back. Not giving him any chance. I'll bow thanking you. I'll give you some gifts or stuff red envelope. That's enough, right? Haha. After all young person doesn't understand anything. Richard Thompson laughed few times. Then pointed at his chin. Squinting looking at Jasmine. Said softly, do you know how others do it? I think don't need me teach you, right? Rest assured, I'll make you feel its value. Not just this event participation spot. My position at balance still quite good. Later we'll have chances help you. Jasmine curled lip. Said softly. That's not right, Manager Thompson. I heard Balance's supervision department very strict. Your actions aren't violating regulations? HMPH. Richard Thompson snorted. Tapped lightly on table. Continued saying. I'm afraid this matter not me boasting. Supervision department deputy head is my good friend. With him there, anything can help me solve. Right at this moment. Suddenly sounds from beside two people. Two chairs suddenly placed beside. Making Jasmine and Richard Thompson startled. Both raised heads looking. Their eyes brightened. Nathan and Emma arrived. After Nathan brought two chairs over. Emma immediately sat down beside. Then Nathan crossed legs, using hand touching chin. Looking at Richard Thompson. Said softly. Oh, don't mind us. Continue, you keep talking. Who are you people? Planning to do what? Richard Thompson immediately stood up. Vigilantly staring at two people. Frowning. Loudly shouted. Shush shush shush. Don't shout, don't shout. Nathan raised hand making stop gesture. Continued saying. Such elegant place. Why shouting like that? Doing that isn't like being rude? Whatever, just sit down and talk. I'm very interested in what you just said. Want to listen a bit. You guys not leaving? I give you one chance. Get lost immediately. Otherwise I won't be polite anymore. Richard Thompson pointed at two people. Tone harsh. Looking already very angry. He just started showing off. But interrupted by these two. Nathan smiled faintly. Said, Manager Thompson. I forgot to say. Sorry. Actually I also have relatives working at Balance. Want get close to you a bit, okay? I despise. What is he? Also want get close to me. Not worthy. You know what position I have at Balance? Which director dares not give me face? All departments have people very close to me. When I work at Balance, no one dares oppose me. Richard Thompson while scolding Nathan. While successfully showing off, eyes occasionally glancing toward Jasmine. Want see her reaction. Usually. Now should personally solve problem. This girl reacting so slow? Didn't hear clearly? My God, you're really powerful. So you at Balance can freely do anything, right? No one can control you, right? Nathan pretended surprised, supporting both hands, spreading wide. Said, nonsense. Come on, say it. You tell me, what does your relative do? Tomorrow when I go to work, can I handle you? Dare ruin my business? Then don't expect peace. I tell you, HR department also has my friends. As long as I want, will immediately make you disappear from Balance. Richard Thompson more saying more excited. Slapped hard on table, attracting everyone's attention. At this time, all eyes focused on them. Nathan face unchanged. Exhaled once. Nodded. Then from pocket took out phone. All right, if you say so. Then I'll call him. Let him tell you. Nathan holding phone, preparing to call. Must be talking about board of directors. Looking at Nathan sitting there calling. Jasmine standing beside felt very nervous. Don't know who Nathan will call. And whether his words about family working at Balance true. Only saw him looking at Emma beside. Gently pursing lips, like trying to hold back laughter. Richard Thompson stood there looking very arrogant. Completely unworried about who Nathan would call. He was ready for when the phone connected. Would scold the other party thoroughly. Best to clarify who the other party is. Which department they belong to. Then use his power to make them unable to escape easily. Nathan called for a while before the phone connected. First put phone to ear and softly called, "Hello. Dad, are you busy now?" Hearing Nathan's words, Jasmine and Richard Thompson understood. Turns out the person he mentioned is his father. Yeah, that's right. There's something I want to tell you. In the marketing department, Manager Thompson said some things. He wants to meet you for a bit. Don't know if you can talk to him? Yeah, okay. Nathan nodded, then handed phone to Richard Thompson. Richard Thompson frowned, glared at Nathan. Then snatched the phone, put to ear. Loudly said, "Hello. Who are you?" His voice very unpleasant. Temperament very hot. Actually at this time he really had no patience at all. "Oh, I'm Nathan's father." "Who are you?" "I'm Manager Thompson, Balance's marketing department." "Richard Thompson, you don't know me?" "Richard Thompson, what's the matter?" "Your son just bothered me." "You also work at Balance, right?" "I tell you, I just need say one word, you'll pack up immediately." "Oh, really powerful. You're from marketing department, right? What qualifications you have to tell others pack up? Really not interesting at all. Hearing you say this. You must be new to Balance, right? Completely don't understand Balance's internal rules. I tell you. Supervision Department Director, Manager Lee. HR Department Director, Manager Chen. Technical Department. Finance Department, all departments have our people. As long as I want, can easily make you pack up." "Is that so? I really didn't know this. I haven't paid attention to company situation for a long time. Hearing you say this, I should pay attention." Richard Thompson hearing other parties' words, face full of surprise. Thinking, this person has problems? Didn't say working at Balance? Why say don't know company's internal situation? Don't say meaningless words. You dare tell me which department you're from? What's your name? I'll also investigate, believe it or not. I don't belong to any department. If must say, then probably board of directors, understand? Richard Thompson suddenly froze. Heart couldn't suppress a shudder. He blinked several times. Body seemed stiff. When looking toward Nathan, Nathan still maintained relaxed expression. Chin raised high. Smiling looking at him. You are. I'm Nathan Wilson. CHCH Chairman? Really you? Chairman. Jasmine really surprised. Eyes wide open full of fear. Gaze filled with disbelief. Mouth also opened wide. She looked at Nathan. Couldn't hide the shock in her heart. She had imagined Nathan's father definitely has great power. Even thought maybe a high-ranking official. But absolutely didn't expect. Nathan's father is Balance's chairman. No wonder someone like Blake Still must maintain respectful attitude toward Nathan and them. Turns out vice president position to them. Also not too high. Before I thought would through Nathan approach Blake. Through chairman's relationship approach vice president? Could this be going backwards? Marketing department director, Richard Thompson, right? And those people you just mentioned. I'll investigate all of them. Thank you for reminding. Didn't expect company situation has such big problems. No, not chairman sir. Let me explain. I was just joking, chairman. Before Richard Thompson could finish speaking. Other side phone already hung up. Richard Thompson stood there, face blank, eyes wide open, mouth also couldn't close. He didn't expect himself fall from heaven to hell so quickly. This matter really too terrifying. Richard Thompson slowly looked at Nathan. Saw Nathan's face still smiling. No change. Initially he thought he was a fool. No brains. Now seems he's the one without brains. Richard Thompson immediately changed to crying expression. Bent down. Squatted down and gave phone back to Nathan. Nathan received phone. Stood up with Emma. Both seemed preparing to leave. Friend, don't go. This is misunderstanding. Those words I just said were all joking. Can you tell chairman for me? Richard Thompson stopped Nathan. His face both smiling and awkward. Looking really interesting. Nathan tilted head looking at Richard Thompson. Said, what misunderstanding? Didn't you just say? Said what? Nathan looked toward Emma. Emma took out phone. Then played a recording. I despise, what is he? Also wants to get close to me? Not worthy to tie my shoes. Know what position I have at balance. Richard Thompson mouth agape. Really couldn't believe. Didn't expect his words just now were recorded. Jasmine standing beside. Looking at Richard Thompson failing like this. Hard also very happy. Let him be so arrogant. Not regarding anyone. Surely. He's used to. High levels wanting to deal with him also can't. Now his good days about to end. Those accomplices he confessed. Will also be implicated. Good days will pass. Bang. At this time. Restaurant door opened. Mark rushed in from door. He was outside watching. Planning look through window see situation inside. But saw seems not right. Why two more people? And seems some conflict happened. At this time he remembered what Jasmine told him. She has a friend who can help. This made Mark immediately associate. Guessed definitely Jasmine called them to cause trouble. Disrupting this meal. So he rushed in immediately. Need to stop this disruption. No need explain anything. I don't care. Mark hurriedly ran over. Grabbed Richard Thompson's hand. Softly said, Manager Thompson, calm down. I'll handle. Everything will be fine. The group immediately stunned. Looking at Mark with blank faces. Besides Jasmine. All of them don't know who this person is. Richard Thompson didn't say anything. Mark walked to Jasmine. Frowned. Harshly said softly, we'll settle with you later. After speaking. He turned looking at Nathan and Emma. Hey, wasn't Jasmine about to say something? Also wanted explain clearly to him a bit. But Mark completely didn't give Jasmine chance. You guys, two young people. Think this is very fun? Do you know what you're doing? Can you bear the consequences? Mark also didn't understand situation clearly. Just based on his guess. Started criticizing Nathan and Emma. Nathan and Emma looked at each other. Their eyes showing confusion. They originally don't know who this person in front is. What he said they also don't understand. Mark stood straight. Adjusted tie. Then reached out introducing. This is Balance's director Thompson. Not someone you can insult. Quickly leave. Don't let director Thompson get angry. Then you'll regret too late. Richard Thompson standing beside dumbfounded. Mouth wide open. Eyes wide round. Staring at Mark. Thinking. Who are you? What are you saying? Hey friend. Young master Nathan I don't know him. Nothing to do with me. Richard Thompson hurriedly stood behind Nathan. Bowing down, hurriedly explaining to Nathan. Yeah, now Mark's turn to be stunned. His face frozen in place. Blinked several times. Throat like choked. Choked couldn't speak. What's going on? Young master Nathan what? Weren't they invited to cause trouble? Jasmine standing behind. hand covering forehead. Looking very tired. Clearly nothing's wrong already. He wants to come cause trouble. Nathan tilted head looking at Jasmine. Jasmine also immediately understood. Walked forward, softly said, "Sorry. This is my manager. Sorry." Surely he misunderstood something. Mark looked toward Jasmine, eyes full of doubt. He really wanted to know where he went wrong. Richard Thompson at this time also spoke up. Looking very enthusiastic. "This person is Balance Chairman's son. He can do whatever he wants. Not your turn here talking nonsense. Don't mention letting your model participate in event. Your company's life and death. Just needs one word from him done." This sentence not only made Mark surprised, but Nathan also raised eyebrow. Seemed not understanding. Doubtful. Why saying so exaggerated? My dad is chairman, am I that person? Just one word from me can decide others' fate? This person changes face too fast. Just now was so arrogant. Balance chairman's son? Mark stepped back 2 steps. Felt head dizzy. Like about to faint. This matter like a big hammer. Hit hard on his head. This is your friend? Mark looked at Jasmine beside. Eyes wide asking. Right, now Mark's heart really wanting curse. Introducing friend is such big character, why not say early? Hiding for what? Want make me make mistake? Jasmine's heart also felt very wronged. She also just knew this matter. Moreover she knew, even if she told Mark this beforehand, he also wouldn't believe, because he's that kind of person. Young Master Nathan. I'll explain. Mark immediately showed pitiful expression. Walked forward planning explain. But Nathan immediately raised hand. Stopped his action. This is second time I see you like this. Everyone wants explain something to me. Don't understand why need explain. Could I be possessed? Alright. No need explain anything. I don't care. Whatever, just tell Jasmine. We're her friends. We're leaving first. Nathan didn't want to hear their explanations. Everything's done already. They also preparing to leave. Go back rest. No one dared stop Nathan and them again. Richard Thompson stepped forward loudly. I'll see you off. Nathan waved hand refusing. Then rejected Richard Thompson. After that with Emma left restaurant. Richard Thompson and Mark stayed. Eyes wide watching to leave. Also didn't dare say anything more. After that they turned around. Looking toward Jasmine. After all Nathan just said whatever. Jasmine say. Jasmine is their friend. Jasmine stepped back 2 steps. Seeing their pleading eyes. She felt nothing good. I also have to go back. Wait a bit. School gate will close. I can't go back anymore. Goodbye. So Jasmine quickly found excuse. Also left here. Not giving them chance say anything more. Jasmine returned to dorm. That night, when going to sleep, she couldn't close eyes. Mainly because heart very excited. Things happened tonight made her hard to accept. First about Nathan's identity. Didn't expect so magnificent. She's actually friend of such person. Suddenly thinking back, first day enrollment. So many classmates surrounded her. In front of Nathan. She's like a clown just showing off. Next is. Probably now. Company will be more obedient. Won't bully her anymore. After all she has friend like Nathan. Company definitely will respect her more. Thinking this, Jasmine gradually fell asleep. She slept very deeply. Few days later, Jasmine received notification. Reached cooperation agreement with Balance. She got that participation spot. Just not portraying game character as originally planned. Because really doesn't suit. She can only portray another very beloved game character. And very suits her temperament. Looking like specially changed for her. This made Jasmine very touched. She felt extremely grateful to Nathan and Emma. Heart full of gratitude. Also simultaneously company. Already agreed to Nathan's condition. Jasmine, now already become free spokesperson for Balance. As long as anyone calls her, she'll always be ready to help. To her, this matter nothing at all. Her current work is position many people want but can't get. Chapter 332. Let him experience feeling from hope to despair. Same time, Balance also has shocking news. Internal Management Department seems had major blood change. Supervision Department appointed new director. Herd work very serious. No one can escape his eyes. All problematic people, like Richard Thompson. All pulled out. Whole balance cleaned once. Not serious people demoted. While people like Richard Thompson fired immediately. Short time later. People once exploited by Richard Thompson. People bullied by him all want find him sell accounts. He timely fled out of city. Participating in balances events. And received response beyond expectations. Relying on own strength. Brought character she portrayed into game. Up to very high position. And received extremely great love. Photos taken by media. Also helped Jasmine gain many more fans. Initially, Jasmine only at almost second tier position. But thanks to one event she rose to first tier. Her value increased several times. Same time, in her company. Jasmine also became #1 character. Story about being friend of Balance chairman's son. Also gradually spread. Now in company. Everyone must respect Jasmine. She also refused. All work outside Balance. And can peacefully study. Jasmine originally planned find opportunity. To thank Nathan and Emma. But they really too busy. After that meeting. She never saw them appear in school again. Unless go to Balance building find them. Otherwise. She can't meet them. And Jasmine also not convenient bother them anymore. Time quickly passed, to day before winter break starts. That day, Nathan and Emma also rested. They long time haven't seen friends. So they made appointment with friends. Before break go eat meal. Ashley and Crystal, along with Blake and Lily all present. Right when receiving news, they didn't hesitate. Immediately agreed right away. When inviting Jasmine. Jasmine also no different. Actually she always looking forward. Once again meet Nathan and Emma. Has many things she wants tell them. Tomorrow I'll go home. Feeling like long time haven't been home. Nathan sitting on chair, looking up at ceiling. Said softly, my parents is my home. Just that home very few people return. Parents all busy. And I also moved out living long ago. Few days ago, mom called. Said 2 of us return home together. Said this year whole family will celebrate New Year together. This made Nathan feel bit unbelievable. Because in his memory, every year go eat New Year at Ashley's house. Seems many years he hasn't been home with whole family for New Year. Right. Remember take me tour your room. Emma leaning on Nathan's shoulder. Smiling said. This is first time she going Nathan's home. And will celebrate New Year with whole family. She very excited, very thrilled. Okay. But my room might have nothing left. Haha. I haven't been back for long. Probably room now is yours. Nathan gently rubbed Emma's head. 2 of them finally passed this semester. Really extremely exhausting. Now finally can rest a bit. Hi, we're here. At this time, Ashley, Crystal and Jasmine. Along with Lily, 4 people. Together entered from private room door. 4 of them came from dorm. Received news. We quickly prepared and came immediately. All 4 lightly made up. But no one too outstanding. In their hearts all know. Makeup then makeup. But absolutely cannot surpass Emma. This like unspoken rule between them. Come in, come in. Emma hurriedly stood up. Welcomed 4 people sit down. Though to them, Emma still maintains attitude like friends. But they all understand. Though are friends. But still must pay attention to status difference. This cannot change. Even seating has bit distinction. Long time no see. 2 people too busy. Long time haven't seen you guys. How are you lately? Ashley and Lily. Because sitting closest to Nathan and Emma. So after sitting down started chatting. Beside Ashley in order are Crystal and Jasmine. Sitting there also only adding few sentences. Sorry for coming late. Few minutes later, Blake also arrived. He sat opposite Crystal. Nathan and Emma only invited these few people. So, when everyone arrived, they started ordering and preparing to eat. At this time, Blake received a phone call. He stepped outside to answer phone. After done, Blake turned back looking at Nathan. His face showing awkward expression. Softly asked, can I bring a friend? You guys know who? Nathan frowned. Surprised asking. What? Who is this person? Blake just finished speaking. Opposite, Ashley and Crystal. Immediately frowned, staring at Blake. Face serious. Nathan and Emma looked at each other. They don't care much. After all, they have no grudges with that person. Last time meeting, they made friends again. Just didn't expect Blake so close like this. Could they be dating? It's fine, call her over. We're all friends. Emma agreed to Blake's request. Blake immediately thanked, then notified his friend to come. I'll go outside, wait for her. She's almost here. You guys eat first. Blake stood up, preparing go outside, wait at door. Right when Blake went outside, Crystal also hurriedly followed. Hey, outside restaurant. Crystal called Blake back, patted lightly on his shoulder. Blake turned around, frowned looking at Crystal, asked, what's the matter? Are you crazy? People invited you to eat. Treating like friends. Why bring someone along? Moreover, who is it? Don't you know things between her and Nathan? And Emma? Crystal crossed arms. Voice cold questioning. Blake lightly nodded, replied, I know. I'm very clear. Then why still close to her? Why invite her to eat? Did she change you? Peeved. What are you saying? Don't talk nonsense if you don't understand. This isn't your business. Crystal crossed arms, staring at him. Then you say, what purpose do you have? Blake silent few seconds, closed eyes. Eyes flashed coldness. His tone became icy, word by word like first meeting. I've decided. Must revenge for Nathan. I must make her irredeemable, must love me. Then after abandon her hard. Let her experience from hope to despair. Chapter 333. You dare deceive me? Too much, I trusted you so much. Crystal after hearing. Whole person stunned few seconds. Like couldn't believe her ears. Felt like heard wrong. Oh, you're not joking, right? You're joking, right? Crystal still couldn't believe. These are words Blake said? More accurately, she doesn't believe. A normal mature person can say such words. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I've been implementing this plan for a long time. She really will believe I like her. Haha, Blake said very seriously. Face also very serious. Also emitted cold laughs, making Crystal have to believe. Blake is really serious. Crystal also understood reason last time. When knowing Blake and Sarah close, she felt bit strange, not mentioning Blake's orientation issue. Just that, Blake met many beautiful girls. But he didn't pay attention to anyone. Only Sarah alone. Really cannot make Blake moved. Crystal still doesn't understand why Blake treats Sarah badly. Two of them clearly have no conflicts. That's not right. Nathan and Emma don't care, right? They reconciled together. She didn't do anything to him. Blake glared at Crystal, seriously said, she dared reject Nathan. I don't like him. How about it? I must make her pay. Nathan's so good. What qualifications does she have to reject him? Do you have problems in your head? She rejected Nathan. Nathan then met Emma. Isn't Emma 100 times better than her? This isn't bad thing for Nathan. This matter reasonable but still not allowed. As long as rejecting Nathan is unacceptable, she must be punished for this. I won't forgive her. Blake still holding firm to his will. In his head only thinking about a man like Nathan. Everyone wants but can't get. And Sarah, such a woman. Yet can coldly reject so many times. That makes him very angry. Feeling like wanting strangle Sarah. Up to you, just don't go too far. Otherwise won't be good. Related to Nathan and Emma then won't be good. Crystal glanced at him once. Not bothering anymore. Turned back into restaurant. She just wants clarify what Blake ultimately wants to do. Besides that she doesn't want manage other things. Blake standing at door, looking at phone waiting for Sarah. Since they parted at hotel last time, they also frequently contact, even went out few times. Blake also spent quite bit money on her. At least to Sarah, that amount not small. But to Blake speaking, that money no different from giving beggars. And their development only stopped at holding hands. Blake absolutely doesn't want go further. Psychologically and physically, he very resistant. However, Sarah thought he respecting her. So didn't do anything to him. Instead loved Blake even more. They were still chatting earlier. Sarah knew after break, she'll go home. Might not see Blake for 1 or 2 months. So she actively contacted Blake, wanting to find him, when knowing he's eating with Nathan and Emma. Sarah originally planned not come anymore, but Blake insisted she come. Said Nathan and Emma both agreed. So Sarah came, standing waiting outside about 10 minutes. Blake heard calling. Blake. Blake raised head, saw Sarah running over, waving, face with happy smile. Eyes also bright like light emitting. She wore puffy jacket, wrapped scarf, under bright street lights, looking very pure and cute. Normal person definitely would be moved by this scene. But to Blake, an abnormal person, no effect. In his heart no emotions at all. Even he couldn't smile. He just wants quickly end this act. Revenge Sarah painfully. Make her pay terrible price. He has person he likes. Doesn't want. Continue talking nonsense with this tasteless woman. Sorry, I came late. Waited long, I planned bring some things. So took bit of time. Sarah still holding something in hand. Those are sweets she bought at bakery passing by. Bringing back for everyone to eat. It's fine, it's fine. We all waiting for you. Blake's face showed smile. No sign of pretending. He looked very gentle, very friendly. Two entered restaurant together. But they didn't notice. At corner turn there's pair of eyes still watching them. Until Sarah arrived. Those eyes almost shooting fire. Anger clearly visible. Blake, you dare deceive me? I trusted you this much. That person angrily punched wall. Gritting teeth, looking extremely angry. He's a boy. Tall, strong, and very handsome. Just overall seems bit cold. This person named Jason Chen. More than month ago. He still really liked Lily. After singing competition, he gathered all courage to confess. Result rejected straightforwardly. When mood down, Blake appeared, like morning light ray, shining into his dark world. They drank lot of alcohol together. Chatted very long. Blake also took him out to relax. Took him to play. Also bought him many things. They're not just friends. Gradually, between them seems had strange psychological change. This he very clear. Same time, he started doubting. As a boy liking another boy, is there something wrong? But Blake comforted him very long. Said this very normal in modern society. No need look with prejudiced eyes. Also said following him. Definitely will be happier than with a girl. Isn't life about seeking happiness? Then being with girl or boy, what difference? He believed Blake's words. Also gradually accepted fact he's been bent. But one day, he noticed Blake's world has additional girl. Occasionally they go out together. Blake also has to check phone reply messages. He asked who. Blake just glossed over. Also said not important. His suspicion growing bigger. Finally today he tracked down. Indeed discovered what he suspected. Blake, bastard. I must make you pay. He hadn't finished angry words. Suddenly a boy's voice. From other side transmitted. Just connected to his words. He raised head looking that way. That boy also just looking at him. Two men facing each other. Both showing confused expressions. Chapter 334. My meaning is, surely he already felt it. This boy named Steve Wilson. More than month ago, he also deeply loved Lily. But after losing bet with Ashley once, knowing he'll never be able to be with Ashley, he despaired. Returned to dorm room like walking dead. After returning, he received warm comfort from roommate. That roommate is Blake. They drank lot of alcohol together. Chatted very long. Blake also took him out to relax. Took him to play. Also bought him many things. After that what happened? Exactly same as what Jason experienced. And now they're like this. Steve and Jason facing each other very long. Like communicating with eyes. Could you also be? Both spoke in unison, pointing at each other. This moment like they understood everything. Two of them and Blake have same relationship. Same time. Their purpose appearing here also same. Two walked slow steps, gradually approaching each other. Then simultaneously reached out, shaking hands. What's your name? Steve Wilson, Jason Chen. Standing firm together. Through just few short sentences. They immediately stood on one side. They stood together, staring at restaurant. Silently waiting Blake appear. Blake in restaurant suddenly shuddered. Felt coldness run down spine. Using hand touch his arm. You okay, are you wearing too little? Bit cold. Blake turned looking back. But didn't see anyone standing behind. Strange, why did he feel cold current just transmitted? And reached his head. Two entered private room. People in room seeing them return. Also stopped chatting. All eyes focused on them. Sorry I'm late. Long time no see. She boldly opened greeting. Also don't know what reason. Or because embarrassed. Just no face blushing. Emma hurriedly stood up welcoming her. Long time no see. Please sit, please sit. Do you know everyone here? This person you don't know, right? Nathan's sister, Lily. Hello sister, I'm Sarah. Emma and them are old classmates. Sarah nodded. Greeting Lily. Lily replied gently. Sister also much better. Nodded replying to her. If meeting strangers before. Definitely she wouldn't have any reaction. And this person you surely know. This is Jasmine. Emma again pointed toward Jasmine. Softly asked. How does Sarah feel? Sarah seeing Jasmine then. First bit stunned. First reaction was amazement. Surprised because Jasmine too beautiful. Looking like a star. Looking again felt something wrong. Seems this really is a star. Isn't this recently famous model? Oh, Jasmine right? Star. Really a star? Hello. Hello. First meeting. Not a star. We're all friends. Very happy to meet you. Jasmine stood up shaking hands with Sarah. Greeting humbly. Completely no arrogance. After all, in front of these people. If she shows arrogance then no different from seeking death. Sarah seemed very excited. First time shaking hands with a star. Thinking back. In front of Nathan and Blake. Was her reaction bit excessive? Now she already knows. What identity Nathan and Blake have. Their family background not simple. Knowing Jasmine, such a star. Probably nothing strange. But to her, an ordinary person. Still bit overwhelming. She even wants take out phone. Take a photo and post on Instagram. Hurry up, everyone's here. Then start ordering. Not long after, group started eating and chatting. Sarah initially bit awkward, but Emma very considerate to her. Also helped her gradually feel more comfortable. We really didn't expect you and him so close like this. At hotel, I was shocked. Emma pointed toward Sarah and Blake. Two shook heads and said. Oh, Sarah she embarrassedly scratched head. Sorry, I don't know how to say. Right then, I felt like bewitched by ghosts. Blake like has strange power. Making people can't help but drop guard against him. Nathan smiled interested looking at them. Smiling asked. You two dating? When Nathan asked this seemed bit strange. After all in high school. He also pursued same person. But never succeeded. But now, he asking this question. Like gossiping. Probably he also forgot those old matters. Sarah hearing this was a bit stunned. Anyone asking this question would be fine. Only Nathan asking made her very embarrassed. So she turned to look at Blake. Hoping he would answer for her. After all she didn't know how to answer. Are they really dating? She also wanted to know. They've gone out quite many times. Talked a lot. And held hands. Doesn't that count as dating? Probably no different from a normal couple. Blake still smiled gently. When seeing Sarah looking at him. He understood, took the question. Replied. This depends on Sarah's opinion. My meaning is, surely she already feels it. Definitely needs Sarah to confirm herself. Oh, is that so? Then you two now, probably just one thin layer of paper separating you. Nathan and Emma both curiously gossiping. Voices full of interest. They looked like a couple happily eating melons. Meanwhile, Crystal and Ashley looked at Blake with a bit of contempt. This guy is acting. Anyone who knows him can see immediately. Sarah hearing this also lowered her head. Ears turning red. She understood Blake's meaning. Blake had taken 99 steps toward her. He hopes she'll take the final step. To acknowledge their relationship. Sarah didn't object. She also thought so. That's why she came today. To confirm the relationship with Blake. She had decided. After this meal would speak directly with Blake. Blake looked toward Sarah. Mouth slightly curving into a cold smile. This was all in his plan. making Sarah confess feelings after dinner. Then his plan would succeed. Wonder how he'll react then. Probably will understand Nathan's feeling. Looking forward to dinner ending. Chapter 335. I don't understand. But I respect you guys. Wish you happiness. So your parents will return home for New Year. That's wonderful. Your family hasn't celebrated New Year together for long? Right. Last time probably when I was young. Nathan recalled the previous New Year. Memory already faded. He couldn't remember which year. Back then house wasn't big yet. Later house got bigger. But people in house got fewer. Ashley, do you want to come along? More fun playing together. Emma invited Ashley and Lily. Because both are Nathan's relatives. And Nathan often celebrates New Year at Ashley's house. So inviting them is natural. Though they really want to go. But they understand. Need to let Nathan and family have reunion time. Even few days late doesn't matter. We can go few days later. We'll also celebrate New Year at home. Right, yes, after New Year we'll visit you. Ashley and Lily agreed. Let Nathan and family have reunion time. Oh, what about those two? When returning find them to go out and play. Nathan suddenly remembered two people. Looked at Emma once. Emma also remembered. The couple Lucas and Jessica. During break they'll also go home. Then can invite them to play together. Alright, almost time. Let's go back. Tomorrow still need to pack luggage. Nathan stood up, announcing end of this dinner. Only when Nathan speaks. Others dare to leave, otherwise no one dares stand up. Everyone waiting for Nathan. Blake had been waiting for this moment long time. Immediately, he can complete his plan. Everyone stood up, dressed properly preparing to leave restaurant. When reaching door, Blake said goodbye to everyone. Said would take Sarah home safely first. Then return to school, wait for everyone to leave. Blake then leisurely walked with Sarah. He didn't choose to drive back, but chose to walk, just to give time to prepare. Prepare to confess to him. While Sarah thought Blake wanted to walk together more, so didn't say anything. Just walked beside Blake. Sarah looked at Blake's back, thinking many things in her head. She lacked confidence a bit, though Blake's intention so clear. She also a bit hesitant. He's so handsome, and wealthy, yet so gentle, considerate. What qualifications do I have to be his girlfriend? Like when rejecting Nathan. Maybe someone like me not suitable for romance. Just dreaming of being loved. Maybe just feeling regret. After rejecting Nathan, no matter what, should try and see. Life can't be all regrets. After all, I'm not afraid of missing out. Sarah secretly decided, whatever the result, success or not, she'll be brave once. Next second, Sarah spoke up, called Blake back. Blake heard. He immediately stopped, corner of mouth involuntarily curled up. Finally been fooled. After so long patience. My final plan completed. Can revenge for Nathan now. Actually most important. Still releasing hatred in my heart. He immediately changed expression. Face full of gentleness and love. Then turned back softly asking. What's wrong? Just turning head. Eyes saw behind Sarah. Don't know when two people appeared. He raised head. In doubt, recognized who those two were. Immediately eyes widened. Body instantly cold. Sorry, Jason and Steve. Put one hand on Sarah's shoulder, making her startled. Turned looking back. Behind appeared two boys. We have some personal matter with him. Can you leave first? We don't know what you plan to say to him. But definitely you've been deceived by him. He likes boys, you know? Jason and Steve said in unison. Sarah stunned. Mind blank. While Blake's face turned green. Expression ugly as can be. But his tongue like tied in knot. Couldn't say anything. This bracelet he bought, right? We also have. Steve raised Sarah's wrist. She wore an exquisite bracelet. Jason's hand also had one. Just different style but same brand. This made Sarah extremely shocked. Before she thought, something absurd happened. But now, a question appeared in her head. Blake likes boys? Impossible. Then how explain his actions toward me? Deceiving me for what? I haven't lost anything. Look at this photo. Jason suddenly pulled out phone. Opened photo album. Put in front of Sarah. Inside was photo of him and Blake. Just photo bit ugly. Sarah startled, stepped back, almost vomited. This photo really too disgusting. If not real, then really repulsive. Such photo from normal couple. But two boys even more disgusting. Steve also pulled out phone. Showed Sarah. Inside was chat history between him and Blake. Sarah just glanced few times. When thinking this is two men's chat log, she immediately felt extremely nauseous. I feel unwell, you guys talk. I think I'll leave first. Sarah hurriedly waved hands, holding stomach, planning to leave here. Story development bit out of control. She, a normal person, bit can't handle. Sarah walked past Blake, also kept very far distance from him. Like not wanting to get near him. Walked few steps. Sarah suddenly thought of something. Hurriedly turned back coming. Returned in front of Blake. Just now I wanted to say these things. You take them. Then, between us nothing happened at all. All misunderstandings. Nice meeting you. Actually I don't understand but respect you guys. Wish you happiness. Goodbye. Sarah returned things Blake bought for her. Gave back to him. When giving Blake, she used 2 fingers to hold. After leaving, she kept rubbing her hands. If didn't know would think she just touched something dirty. While Blake watched her, face dark. Chapter 336, After killing you. We'll go to police station. Surrender. Sarah, almost running away, quickly disappeared. She thought tonight definitely can't sleep. If sleep definitely will have nightmares. Dream of everything just witnessed. Wait until Sarah completely left. Blake then came back to senses. Staring at 2 people in front. Frowning low voice said, what do you want? Why ruin my business? You guys misunderstood. Me and her just misunderstanding. We already talked clearly. What misunderstanding exactly? Jason pointed at himself and Steve. Face full of anger. Blake's expression momentarily ugly. Matter between him and Sarah really misunderstanding. But with these two, him too timing. Indeed been discovered by them. So what do you want? Blake saw 2 gradually approaching. Immediately felt not good. Continuously stepping back few steps. Throat slightly moving, seemed very nervous. We can't turn back anymore. You've changed our future. Right, but that doesn't affect that we're in love. Jason and Steve getting closer. Eyes full of killing intent. After a while, their eyes suddenly teared up. Hey, what are you planning? Calm down. Blake cowered, continuously backing up. Face pale. Lips trembling non-stop. He seemed to see both these people holding weapons in hands. Don't worry, after killing you, we'll go to police station. Surrender. Blake felt coldness run down spine. Limbs gradually stiffening. Quickly stiffening to clearly visible degree. What's wrong, husband? Emma just opened eyes early morning. Already saw Nathan there. Hurriedly dressing. Preparing luggage. Probably preparing to go somewhere. Emma sat up, pulling her nightgown, rubbing still sleepy eyes. Nathan frowned. Expression serious said, Blake seems hospitalized. Last night he entered emergency room. What? Why suddenly Emma became alert. Eyes wide open, surprised. Expression unbelievable. Same time, her mind also thought of one person, Sarah. Weren't they together? After that what happened? Why need hospitalization? I heard Ashley say on phone. Matter bit complicated. Early morning, Nathan still not awake. Already received Ashley's call. Hearing Ashley say still doubting. Don't know if still dreaming. Is everything just a dream? What? Blake's 2 boyfriends. Thought he'd have girlfriend. So planned to kill him? Took long time in head to figure out. Also don't understand what this sentence means. Is this English? Oh, should I go along? No need. Heard nothing serious anymore. I'll just go look a bit. Nathan waved hand. Then took things preparing to go out. All right. Anything call me. Got it. Nathan left home. Very quickly arrived at hospital. Ashley waiting for Nathan at door. Seeing Nathan arrive, then waved greeting. I'm here. What exactly happened? Last night wasn't he with Sarah going back? Nathan while following Ashley into hospital. While asking. Hey, matter bit complicated. I'll tell a secret. After hearing, don't be surprised. What is it? Actually, Blake is bisexual. He can like girls, but mostly likes boys. Nathan immediately stood frozen in place. He stood there, face blank. He doubted he heard wrong. Early morning hearing this sentence. How to understand? Likes boys? Yeah, likes boys. Ashley slightly pursed lips. Looking at Nathan, nodded. Awkwardly said, "My God." Nathan couldn't help but be surprised. Thinking about living with such guy before. Immediately felt whole body cold. Good thing that guy didn't do anything to me. Otherwise, I'd be the one making him hospitalized. Then what? He dated 2 boyfriends in college simultaneously. Really special. One named Jason. Once pursued Sister Lily. Other one is Steve. Oh, now I hear anything. Not surprised anymore. So why did he hospitalize? Nathan felt his mind. Can't process these complex matters anymore. Finally decided to ignore whatever Ashley says. Listen. Last night he went back with Sarah. Then those 2 appeared. Chased Sarah away. Seems they have bit obsessive love for Blake. They felt betrayed by Blake. So decided to kill Blake. Why so extreme? Oh, Blake really strong. Facing 2 men attacking. Finally he still knocked them down. What exactly happened don't know. Just know finally he was seriously injured. Lost lot of blood. Luckily not hit vital spots. Yesterday taken to emergency room. Actually after stopping bleeding no more danger. What about those 2? Arrested yet? Last night they went surrender themselves. And this morning Blake was bailed out by his father. Why? Actually his father thanked them. Because of this matter. Blake seems traumatized by liking boys. So now only likes you guys. Nathan's eyes flashed surprise. Amazed exclaimed he was fooled? Yeah. His father probably worried about this long time. Now finally resolved. And nothing serious happened. So he signed forgiveness letter. To bail those 2 out. After speaking. Both arrived at hospital room door. Ashley gently knocked twice then opened door. Nathan followed Ashley inside. Nathan hadn't clearly seen Blake on hospital bed. He already shuddered once. Body wrapped in bandages, trying to stand up. Face full of fear. Hey, don't move. Don't move, it's Nathan. Nathan came to visit you. Don't be afraid. Hurriedly stopped, not letting him move randomly. Pointing at Nathan saying. Nathan looked over, corner of mouth twitching. This serious? Done to this extent? Should leave. You okay? Nathan standing beside hospital bed. Looking at Blake, gently asked. Yeah, fine. Blake softly replied, but didn't dare look into Nathan's eyes. Nathan felt strange. Softly asked Crystal beside. What exactly happened? Crystal shook head said don't know. Since I arrived been like this. Doctor said probably traumatized. Need rest for a while to recover. I see, really pitiful. I'll go out buy some food. Ashley stood up, preparing to buy food. They all came here early morning. No one ate anything yet. Wait for Ashley to leave a while. Suddenly heard click. Hospital room door opened. A man walked in. Seeing everyone, he paused slightly. Then looked toward Nathan. Crystal seeing the man, immediately stood up, greeting. Hello Uncle Blake, how are you? Hello, Crystal. How are you? Blake's father walked in. To bedside. Turned looking at Nathan. Crystal immediately recognized. This is Blake's father. Uncle Blake. This is Nathan. Hello Uncle. I'm Nathan. Hello. Hello. The man squinted smiling. Looking at Nathan's face. After a while. He whispered said really alike. Blake lying on bed, called once. Voice full of shame and regret. The man looked at him once. Sighed helplessly said hey. Talk less. Go sleep. Dad and Nathan will go outside talk a bit. Nathan stunned. Don't understand why need go outside talk with me. Remembering Blake's matter before. Maybe this isn't hereditary. Nevertheless, he still didn't refuse. Had to follow the man outside. They went to hospital area. Where can smoke? Then, the man took out a very good cigarette box. Took one and offered Nathan. Asked do you smoke? Nathan immediately shook head number. I don't, thank you. The man lit up. Then lit cigarette. Took a puff then exhaled smoke. I'm William Blake. You probably don't know who I am, right? They definitely didn't tell you. Aren't you Blake's father? Oh, also director of many big companies. I know that. William showed smile on lips. Looking at Nathan smiling. Then you also know I and your father are colleagues. You must know this, right? Oh, I really don't know. Nathan's serious face. Showing surprise. Then gently shook head, smiled haha. I'm vice director of Balance Company. Received lot of help from your father. We're good friends. Really? I really didn't know this. Sorry. Mr. Blake. Nathan only knew Blake's father very capable. Owner of many big companies. But didn't expect he's also Balance's vice director. Is this coincidence? I happen to know vice director's son. Moreover, isn't he the one who transferred to my school? Maybe he already knew who I was before. That's why transferred over. Otherwise with his position, why come to that school? Wait, Nathan suddenly thought. Blake and Crystal are classmates? Uncle, can I ask something? Crystal is she. Yeah, Crystal is daughter of Balance's other vice director, Harrison Crystal. Mr. Crystal is her father. No wonder, now I understand. Why did they transfer to my school? Right, to approach you. They already knew. You'll inherit from your father. So, initially they approached you just for benefit. To become your secretary in future. That's a very good job. Very big benefits. Most important is, they'll help me and Harrison expand Balance's influence. Nathan momentarily couldn't accept, suddenly, their strange actions before. Finally have explanation. What he can't accept is, they pretended to be my friends while I knew nothing. For their own benefit pretending to be friends. But later their actions didn't seem like acting. Really seemed like real friends. Why tell me these things? William took long puff. Slowly exhaled. Because I don't want Blake participate in any competition anymore. Also not requiring him join Balance anymore. The kid suffered lot since young. Because of me endured lot of pressure. Every day enduring strict training regime. Because wanted me to raise him into excellent person. But maybe in that environment. Changed him. Created different thoughts. William extinguished cigarette and continued. Now I've thought it through. No need to change him too much. Later just living peacefully is fine. Nathan looked at William, silent for a moment. Then spoke. You're a very good father. William smiled saying. Though we won't compete anymore. But unavoidable others will. You mean Crystal, right? But she doesn't. No. Crystal is a good kid. You also noticed, right? From signs showing. She gave up competing with Blake. Returning to right direction is good thing. You're good person, but not your father. Nathan squinted. Voice became very small. You mean? William nodded saying. Yeah, be careful later. Harrison has many bad intentions. When you take over your father's position, before standing firm he'll pressure you. He's someone who uses others to climb up. Nathan exhaled once. Softly replied. The man squinted smiling. Looking at Nathan showing satisfied smile. Yeah. Remember, make yourself strong. Build relationships. Lay foundation in Balance from now. Don't let petty people harm Balance. Nathan raised head. Looking at William's smile. Made his worried mood. Immediately became much more comfortable. Got it. Having you as Balance's vice director. Really makes me admire. Chapter 338. I'm back. Nathan pushed door entering. At this time, Emma already started packing luggage. She also cleaned room thoroughly. Why back so fast? How was it? Emma while folding clothes asked. Nathan thought a bit. Felt his mind bit chaotic. Opened mouth saying yeah. Person is fine. But matter bit complicated. Let me tell you later. Let's pack things first. Ashley already packed. She said we'll drive outside, wait for us. Then take us back. Alright, I also almost done packing. Just bringing few clothes. Are clothes really too many? Emma looked at their wardrobe. Inside packed with clothes. Nathan and Emma each one wardrobe. All packed full. Because Nathan always wants buy Emma beautiful clothes. He feels Emma looks beautiful in anything. So bought lots. Emma same. She always buys things for Nathan, never feels enough. She also doesn't care about price. Nathan went sit on sofa. Then hugged Emma into embrace. Gently said in her ear, "Who told you so? I don't feel there's much. Always feeling like you don't have clothes to wear. Probably need buy few more sets. Don't buy any more, okay? Buying so much just wastes money. I can't wear them all. You buy for me, then I'll buy for you." Emma, leaning on Nathan's chest, said softly. Nathan pursed lips. Silent for a moment, then tried saying softly, "Buy something else." Just one look at each other. Emma then understood. Her face slightly red. "Listen to me, okay? I'll buy immediately. Express delivery. Cash on delivery express. Oh, I'll go pack things first." Emma's ears red. Face hot. She hurriedly stood up, continuing pack things. When two finished packing. Already afternoon. Ashley received call. Immediately left dorm. Drove to pick up two people. Nathan and Emma put luggage in car. Then sat in back seat. "Still remember way to my house?" "Of course, I often go there." Ashley shrugged. Then started car leaving school. Crystal and Jasmine, also like Emma, already left. Each going home, rest, prepare for New Year. They also made appointment. After New Year we'll meet again to play. Emma leaning on Nathan's shoulder. Looking out window, watching snow scenery. Slightly smiling. New Year coming. Another New Year. This past year really experienced lot. Life's ups and downs. In car, three people listening music, chatting. After getting on highway, speed very fast. But distance still very far. Ashley driving on highway. Drove about 4 hours, then got off highway. Another half hour reached Nathan's house. It's a villa. When young, Nathan already knew his family must be very rich. This villa at least several million. But his imagination not rich enough. He thought family well off. But didn't expect so wealthy. Now already 6 p.m. Winter evening, already very dark. Nathan got out, knocked on Ashley's car door. Said stay one night. Tomorrow we go. Too late, driving not safe. Running so long, also tired. Okay. Ashley didn't refuse. Felt Nathan was right. Going home now, probably already past 9. Too late and still very tired. Moreover, haven't eaten anything. Ashley also got out. Helped Nathan and Emma carry luggage. Entering house. Room quite dark. When Nathan turned on lights, room brightened. Furniture decorated exquisitely, luxurious. First floor living room. Classic brown tables and chairs arranged beautifully. Seems someone cleaned. Nathan looked around house. Clearly cleaned not long ago, everything very clean. Not like long time no one lived. Emma also first time coming to such house. She looked around, felt very curious. Go upstairs, my room upstairs. Nathan led two upstairs. Then arranged room for Ashley. Then led Emma, opened a room door, and entered. Emma saw room very neat. And things really very few. Can tell. This room probably long time no one lived. One big bed, blankets folded neatly. Everything brand new. On desk not books, but game-related items. Disappointed? My room very boring. Nathan put luggage aside. Smiled saying to Emma. No, Emma shook head. She didn't think so at all. Instead, she very curiously looked around. Then she noticed. On desk seems few photos. She walked over, picked up one and looked. Immediately eyes brightened. Aha, husband, is this when you were young? Emma turned around. Pointing at photo, happily asked. Oh, Nathan walked over. Squinted looking once. Immediately nodded, embarrassedly said oh. That time probably 5, 6 years old. Boy in photo very thin, short. Completely different from Nathan now. But can recognize it's him. Expression also bit fierce. But because child, even fierce not too scary. So still looks very cute. Wow, so cute. Already fierce then? Ha ha ha. Emma sat on chair. Looking at photo. Her eyes like having light. Was I that fierce? Nathan said softly. Standing beside Emma, looking at his photo. Seems really bit fierce. What about this one? Emma saw another photo. Picked up and looked with Nathan. Soon, both pursed lips. Like trying to hold back laughter. Haha, finally both couldn't help laughing loudly. This photo has two people. A boy and a girl. Boy standing in front, holding basketball. On his face victory smile. Also using one finger pointing behind. Girl behind, long hair. Clothes dirty. Mouth wide open. Crying loudly. Can tell it's Nathan and Ashley. At this time, Ashley already at Nathan's room door. Hearing laughter in room. Bit surprised. Gently knocked door. Hey, aren't you hungry? Want dinner? Next day. Early morning. Ashley already left going home. Nathan and Emma around 10 a.m. Then opened eyes. Because they this semester really too tired. After completely relaxing. Couldn't help sleeping more. When two opened eyes. They looked at each other. After facing, then smiled. Good morning, husband. Sleep more. We have nothing these days. Can rest well. When are your parents coming back? Any news? If they come back for New Year that's good. Still about 1 week until New Year. Nathan lying on bed looking at ceiling. Mind flying to many years ago. That time he's still in middle school. Lying on bed thinking about life. Now, so many years past. He lying here again, holding person he loves most. Feeling life has nothing more to think about. Life already very clear. Then I'll make breakfast for you. This time breakfast bit late, Let's just eat lunch. Emma finished speaking then planned sit up. But stopped by Nathan. Hugging her into embrace. Covering blanket for her. Hey, already said sleep more. Definitely too late for breakfast. Forget it, don't eat. At noon let's go out eat. I'll take you eat. A restaurant I often go. Just don't know if still open. Alright, got it. Emma pretending to give in, complying. Hugging Nathan's waist. Putting head on his chest. Feeling his body. Wife. What? Emma raised head looking. She blinked looking at Nathan's face. Now house has no one, we. Nathan opened mouth saying softly. And Emma also immediately understood Nathan's meaning. She lowered head. Made an sound from Nathan's chest. Hee. Nathan reached pulling Emma's nightgown strap. Slowly pulling down. Emma also very cooperative. Cooperating with Nathan. Slowly taking off nightgown on body. Snow white skin revealed. Hey, embarrassing. Nathan even more directly flipped over. Pressing on Emma's body. Click. Nathan and Emma both startled. They seemed heard sound from outside. Seems someone came in. Their parents back? Emma frightened. Hiding in blanket. Secretly asked. Impossible. If they came back. Definitely would text first. Nathan from Emma's body down. Got out of bed. Emma then wrapped blanket tightly around herself. Nathan started thinking who outside. Is it cleaning person? No one home. Why come straight in? He frowned. Opened room door. Stepped outside. Oh, just going out. Immediately facing person standing in front. Immediately stood frozen in place. Person opposite is white-haired old lady. Her hair tied up. Is an old lady. Face full of wrinkles. Also bit hunched back. But eyes still very strong. Looking very healthy. Old lady looked at Nathan once. First bit stunned. Then squinted. Frowned. Questioning. Who are you? Nathan's mouth corner twitched. Face showing helpless expression. Loudly replied. I'm Nathan. Grandma, don't you recognize me? Nathan's grandma squinted into slit. Then approached closer, staring at Nathan's face for while. Oh my, is that Nathan? Really grown up. I don't recognize anymore. Grandma looked carefully at Nathan's face. Raised hand patting his arm. Smiling. Grandma, why did you come here? Nathan approached Grandma's ear asking. Oh, isn't it? Your father said you're coming home for New Year this year. So I was also called here. Your father, mother don't have time. I have to come help clean up. Buy New Year goods. Buy New Year goods. Can't let New Year come with nothing in house, right? Still more than month left. Not early, still sleeping in. Must still wearing pajamas, right? I'll help you fold blanket. Hurry up. Grandma patted Nathan's arm, then passed Nathan's body. Pushed room door going in. Hey, no Grandma. Nathan tried to stop. But too late. When Grandma entered room. Saw blanket on bed bulging up. Inside clearly someone lying. What situation is this? Grandma stunned few seconds. Then lowered voice. pointing at blanket, looking at Nathan asking, "Idiot, Grandma, go outside for bit then talk later." Nathan didn't explain. Immediately invited Grandma outside. Then hurriedly closed room door. Boom. Wife get up. Grandma came. Nathan gently patted blanket. Said softly. He bit helpless. Just at most crucial moment. Who knew Grandma suddenly came? Made him now no feeling left. Emma slowly poked head out. Face bright red. Looking at Nathan. Secretly said, "That Grandma, why didn't you say earlier? Also never visited before? Why I don't have much time you also know. And Grandma's house quite far. Most important is." Nathan scratched head. Bit embarrassed. Continued saying, "Is she very strict? I'm bit afraid of her. So don't visit her." Very strict? Yeah, when young every time going to her house. I couldn't play games. She wouldn't let me play. Anyway, all kinds of rules. Very annoying. Not like at Grandma's house. But like in training camp. Emma hurriedly with Nathan finished dressing. Finished making bed. Then, Emma stood before mirror, started grooming herself. Combing hair, adjusting clothes and such. She just woke up, condition not good at all. And now have to meet Nathan's grandma. Too rushed, and heard she's very strict. This made Emma even more nervous. Let's go. Remember speak louder, she's bit hard of hearing. Speaking softly she won't hear. Chapter 340. When young did any girl like you?